Good afternoon. It is 2:59. I'm just Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone studios. In Tennessee baseball news, Tony Vitello picked up Tennessee baseball's 12th transfer portal commitment this offseason today from San Diego State infielder Finley Bates. The junior split time between shortstop and second base last year while hitting .300 with 1 homer and 23 RBIs from the plate. He also stole 8 bases in his sophomore season. In NBA news, Oklahoma City Thunder All-Star and NBA champion Jalen Williams has agreed to a 5-year maximum rookie contract extension that could reach $287 million. After becoming the second youngest team in NBA history to win a title, the Thunder now have a long-term commitment from their big three of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's 26, Williams, who's 24, and Chet Holmgren, who's 23. They will play together through the rest of the decade. For our foundation repair and waterproof needs, you need to visit USSN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Thursday. We got a lot going on today. And we are celebrating Ron Slay Headband Day on 3HL. I've got mine wrapped around my neck like when you used to leave the game.
Yep.
I thought it was when you were at the free throw line.
I don't like that look.
Welcome to the show, Babs.
Oh, hi.
Love you too. What do I look like?
Medical case.
We got enough of that running around here.
Genuinely, it looks like you got a cut on your neck and you're got it bandaged.
Yeah, see?
Or you had
medical
surgery
case.
on your neck or something.
Oh, we were talking about the story. Like Babs should have been a medic in the Civil War.
Yeah, she wrapped just a bandage around your neck after you got shot in the neck.
Like she really wanted to cut my head off, but she, we'll try the wrap first.
Off with his head.
Off with her head.
Babs is here. She's
What
got
up?
a headband too.
What up?
We just did that, didn't we?
Yes.
Hitman, when he left, he said that I looked like him after he got hurt in the Super Bowl when they put a neck brace on him.
It looks like a neck brace.
Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the building. Hungry.
Looking dapper.
I'm hungry in the building.
You look like a stockbroker.
For those listening on the radio,
like
Ron Slay is very dapper today. In the suit with the, what do you call it, the pocket thing?
Pocket square.
Pocket square.
Pocket thing.
All three of us.
The pocket
Is that
thing.
really what it is?
Yeah, you had half the word. You just needed to finish it out.
Pocket square.
The pocket
Yep.
thing.
Anyway, he looks phenomenal. He just spoke.
I did.
For those that don't know, you can hire Ron Slay to speak at corporate events.
Why
or
wouldn't
your
you?
events.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
For a nominal
He's
fee. Is that the
phenomenal.
word? A nominal?
Yeah.
Nominal?
A nominal?
If I
Is
sell
nominal?
Is nominal or nominal?
Is nominal big or small?
Big, I think. Right?
Nominal?
Oh, I don't know.
it's kind of like
We need to know
big,
this.
but you're not really low key big. You know, a nominal fee, a little fee. If I sell you to speak somewhere, do I get a cut of it?
Yeah, it depends how much cut you looking.
Oh, can I manage you?
Yes, you can, Babs.
Wait, I thought
I might
someone was
need you,
going to
Babs.
manage you.
Yes, nominal has multiple meanings, but generally refers to something existing, and name only being small or insignificant or relating to a noun in grammar.
I got a better one. When you're talking about price or amount of money, nominal is very small, far below the real value
No, but
or
I think it's low key a lot though. I think
I'll
that's
take
what they
low-key
want
a
you to
lot.
think it is, but really when you use that word, you're looking
I'm
for a
reading
little
the
bit more
Webster's
than.
definition.
No, I'm just saying sometimes the Webster's dictionary doesn't allow for street.
Slang.
Wow, it took all of 3 minutes for Webster Dictionary to be brought up again.
Did we bring it up yesterday?
Yeah,
No,
we were
somebody else
we
did.
were sponsored by Webster's yesterday.
Yeah, we were going
Sponsored.
big. We had big
Yeah.
words going yesterday, remember? Today might be a little different. I don't know. We'll see. We tend to kind of not box ourselves in.
That's right.
This
We can't have
ice
y'all label us.
feels
And definitely don't group us together.
amazing.
All right, the chat is already up and running with the headbands.
Yeah, y'all want a headband?
Did they have these made for you? Speaking of it,
Yes, they did. I threw them out. I did my little fling.
That you do on the SEC Network? Yeah. Man.
I missed it. I was close. It was close.
Me and Baz are already in
Babs, you
tune.
can't reach that.
I'll get it.
I gotta come get mine. Is that mine you just shot across the
Not
studio?
climb up on it, though. I didn't see.
Oh, my Lord. Have mercy. What is she doing?
Wait,
She's a
no,
wrestler.
This is Slate.
I think she was dribbling.
It was me.
Oh, you're coming
Babsy,
into
be
the
careful
game?
with that chair, Babsy.
Oh.
Lord.
See, nobody's over there to help you get down. That's the problem.
Dog.
Because when you get up, you got to get down.
Don't.
I got this.
Watch your head, too. This is amazing.
Babsy.
We need a camera above board.
Hey.
That was a solid effort.
All right, Babsy.
You kind of look like a gymnast.
Yeah,
there.
that was
a
cool. Good dismount.
Good dismount. That's what I was going to say, yeah.
This is good pass, Babsy.
Oh.
This
All
is
right.
Zeph's.
You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Tasha says Mayor looks like a priest collar. Karen says Mayor looks like he has a neck brace on.
Truth. It's accurate.
Vandy Man 82, Olivia Newton Babs.
Oh, I love that.
That's really good. DHB.
I do because my hair has that kind of like trashy crinkle to it, like
Trashy crinkle.
trashy
Little early
curl
80s,
to it.
like rock and roll.
Almost like a crimp gone bad.
Crimp.
That's what my hair looks like right now.
Crimp.
Look that word up in the dictionary.
Crimp.
Yeah.
What is a crimp?
Crimp.
DHB.
Do you
Babs
remember
looks
in the
like
80s? Yeah. That we used to do it on purpose in the
Yeah,
80s?
to the hair.
Yeah.
Did you have to like jerk it and then
Yeah.
pull it down like?
Like the hot machine that
Yeah,
crimped
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
DHB says Babs looks like a 70s tennis player.
That's
Ooh.
it. That's it right there.
Karen, let's
It's
get
given.
physical.
It's given.
Physical.
What's the guy named Connor?
Jimmy Connors.
Jimmy Connors.
Ooh, he was my favorite.
Oh, Zeph, here go your headband.
You know why? Because
No,
he...
McEnroe's the one that had the headband.
McEnroe.
Oh, McEnroe. You're right.
With the long hair.
Yeah.
Dated
Look
Steffi
up.
Graf.
No, that was Andre Agassi.
Agassi wore a headband too. That's what Babs giving.
But then he went bald.
He was younger, but yeah, you're right.
He had the long hair.
He did have a headband until he lost all his hair or cut it off or whatever he did.
Both.
Man, look at you going all over. You're kind of like me. You know half of the information about the tennis world.
Not a lot. I just found out Savage isn't a big tennis fan.
Is he?
That's what I've heard.
I can go over to his house and watch.
You can.
I watched
he's
all
watching.
day today.
Chris went to it.
Anisimova got to the final. She's the youngest American she was the youngest American in the semifinal since Serena Williams, and then she upset the world number one today to get to the final.
That's what it was. Was it 3 years ago?
Anisimova.
2 years ago when Serena was on her retirement tour. The U.S.
Well, no.
Open was the last one?
Yeah, that's different. Like, she's the youngest. She's only 18.
No, that didn't win them. I
The
wouldn't put them
retirement
together.
tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Slay, how's your knee?
My knee feels amazing that I'm icing. When I say knee is
That's
hot,
from Lisa.
my knee is hot, Lisa.
Your knee is hot?
That's
Hot
not
to trot.
good.
That's not good.
Hot in a good way.
No, it's hot in a bad way.
Hot temperature.
Yes.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Usually
J-
it means infection.
No, Babsy. Hey,
Why do you
lady.
keep doing that?
No.
Dr. Rob, call in, please. Tell her what she did already. Please.
Listen, your gout's gone. You're good. I'm just saying,
Babsy,
you gotta
no,
keep
you got
an eye
no.
on it.
no.
Have you looked at it?
Yes, I'm looking at it now.
You have pants on and a sleeve on.
Let's keep it that way.
Why do you keep doing that to him?
Thank you, Zeph. Like, what the heck?
You did it once and it worked.
Man, it worked, Babsy. We believe in you.
No,
We
listen,
know your powers.
If you just listen to me, then you can avoid further issues by saying, "Oh, I need to get it checked now."
For those that don't know, Slay's ankle was bothering him before the surgery, and Babs goes, I think it's gout. And then it turned out to be gout.
No, she said, Ned came back and said, it is. I know it's gout.
Yeah,
Like,
she doubled down.
I
then
tripled down.
Yeah.
Slay started calling her the witch lady.
yep, she's the hocus pocus lady.
That's it.
Because it's not like you've ever had gout. Like this
No,
is the
ever.
first time ever.
Not ever.
Yeah.
Never.
Ever.
Jim freaking and Slay losing weight and dressing up, feeling good. Bam.
Yeah,
That's right.
Don't get used to this. This is paid speaking, y'all, when you dress
Nominal
up.
fee.
Yeah, I'm sweats everywhere else, y'all.
Phenomenal.
You put the fun in phenomenal.
That's right.
I think someone made that joke in the chat before
Just
you.
cracked us
Oh,
up
they
up
did?
too.
Yeah, Slim Flex.
The Simpsons, man. You had to watch those boys.
Who? Slim Flex is a name?
Slim Flex. You had to keep your eyes open during The Simpsons. They were going to a funeral. They walked past the marquee out front, so we put the fun in funeral.
See, them dudes there a little while.
DHB Slay, you ever do a TED Talk?
No, I would talk about Ted.
Ted the movie?
So the TED Talk is you just talking about what?
Anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You picked the
I guess I
topic.
just did it.
Usually it's
TED
like
Talk
kind of
then.
motivational, inspirational.
Yeah, but
I would do one.
That's right up your alley.
For a TED Talk, though, I think you have to be like you have to.
You have
Here
to
we go.
be someone?
Here we go.
Is that what you're about to say?
Here we go.
I'm not gonna say
Here we go. Here we go. It's a
Jeez,
Savage
I'm on
calling in today because we have a professional on the show. I'm a professional.
Savage is calling in today. If I'm
It
20.
always happens on Thursdays.
It feels like it's always Thursday to me. Karen says Babs is running on red today, and it's not even that. It's like she's got her sights zeroed in on Slay Dog.
Dog,
no.
I just took off for all day yesterday.
It started before the show. She was on one before the show started.
Tasha said Babs is the 3HL witch doctor. Yeah.
Man, hocus
y'all need to
pocus,
know.
y'all.
If y'all need to know, Dawn will tell you.
I wish take that headband off. Can't be supporting me and then coming after me.
What I was gonna say.
You do
Get at the
look like-
baby Babs when you get it. That's a really nice
You do look
headband,
like
though.
Olivia Newton-John, RIP, and you do look like John McEnroe. So kind of a cross between those two.
I am not taking this off.
But
today.
you rocking it. You rocking it the way it's supposed to be rocked.
I think I look good in a headband.
You do. You rocking it.
What about me?
No.
Yeah, we waiting on you.
What about me, Slay Dog?
Let me see my boy.
I got mine on.
Hey, there you go. Zeph, your bangs hanging over it.
Yeah, my hair's too. I gotta put it up like that.
No.
He looks like Beavis or
That's
Butthead.
better right there what you got.
He looks like he's 11
Yeah.
years old
I am 11, pretty much.
compared to us.
615
I look like this picture of Slay I drew back here.
You did draw a picture. And there's a
I'll put it on Zone TV.
There's
Hold
a
on.
stick figure of Slay in the control room because his camera wasn't working one day. So Zeph drew a picture of Slay.
Yeah.
Listen, man, that thing can hang up in the Guggenheim or
We
whatever.
in the Louvre.
Is the Guggenheim an art museum? I don't even know.
Who is that? Never heard of him.
He's putting it on the on the
Guggenheim?
camera. You can Guggenheim. He was a dude.
What do we have today?
Greg Cosell at 420. He is at the offensive line
There's Slay.
masterminds event in Frisco, Texas.
I love this. I love this.
He went last year.
Offensive
Do you
line-
remember?
I do.
We talked
Because
to
he
him
felt
from
like
there.
he learned so much
Guess
by
who's
being
there?
Hey, look at me.
Eminem.
Well, I know.
No.
I know who's there. So
JC Latham. You can
There
go
you
ahead and tell. I was
I was
teeing
gonna let
up.
you.
I was teeing you up.
I should have just said J.C. Latham and taken all the fun out of your guess who's there. Actually, I should have.
That is a
You know what?
listen,
Next
man.
time I'll do that.
Why is this a
I'll
stick
just
figure
defeat your balloon.
That was a great picture.
with a big ass head?
Deflate your
That
balloon.
headband. It was
Well,
the
because
headband.
that's the only defining feature because it's a stick figure. You gotta make the head have the details.
with the beard.
Yeah, I got the beard on and the headband and.
Are
the
you
headphones.
guys watching the quarterback show on Netflix?
Yes,
Okay.
I think it's good too.
You do. I haven't started watching it, but I've seen a couple of clips come out, and I kind of like it.
Babs, I'm gonna be real, and I'm gonna be honest.
You didn't like the last
No, I
one.
ain't like the last one.
I didn't either because I thought
It was stupid.
what's his name? Well, you're
Oh,
already
wait,
Was
we're
Kirk
not
starting.
Cousins
using-
on the
we're not
last
using
one?
that
Yes.
Oh yeah, come on here, man.
Delivery service.
My-
Ron Slay. It says DD Slay. I said that means Ding Dong Slay.
Hitman is
My dog delivering,
Slay
baby. That's
his
when you know
food.
you're injured, man. And you got friends out
I
here.
felt really sympathetic. I was like, I better take this. He was just sitting at the
See,
door.
the old hitman would have went in there and got about 2 or 3 nuggets, then brought it to
Right
me.
at the front door. That's where it was.
Hitman just said it says DD Slay, like DoorDash delivery Slay. DD for Ding Dong Slay.
I'll
Ding
take
dong
it.
Slay.
Now we can get your meal.
So he
You're right.
brought
Usually-
it to you, but he had to get a jab.
Yeah,
in.
old school hitman would have stolen
he
some
would have ate
stuff out
something.
of there.
Ain't no question. This is a new hitman.
Everybody's dropping LBs around here.
What was I about to ask Babsy?
Why she keeps hitting on going at you?
No, I asked someone
I
earlier.
am not going to ask.
Oh. Was Kirk Cousins in the
Quarterback.
last quarterback?
Kirk Cousins. That's why I didn't like it because he's boring.
But
in
guess
this one,
what?
He looks like he's okay
This is different.
Yeah.
This a different Kirk.
because he got pissed off.
This a different Kirk. It's
I
a
wish he
different
was
Kirk.
here.
Burrow's a little mild mannered in this one so far.
Didn't Cousins literally
Just give him
say
a second.
something like, if he'd have known how to play it out in Atlanta, he would have wanted to stay in Minnesota?
Yep.
Yeah,
How about
he's
that?
Yeah,
He didn't know they was going to take Michael Penix.
Yeah.
What was you going to say, Zoe?
Oh, you were saying how Joe Burrow was mild mannered. Did y'all hear the quote or the clip of him cursing out Zach Taylor after beating the Titans at home up by 10?
I think we have that.
Yes, we do. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
All right.
How about when we come back?
Oh yeah.
There you go, Yor. Take control.
We really need to take a break. We'll be right back with Joe Burrow cussing out Zach Taylor. Also, if you've seen the quarterbacks, I haven't seen it either. I've just seen clips. But the clip of Kirk Cousins going to Great Clips.
Great point, Savage.
And showing the picture of him to the hairstylist. Like, I want to cut like this.
Showed him his NFL bio.
That's incredible.
I want it cut like this.
That's good.
That's really good. All right, we'll talk about it. If you want in, 615-737-1045. 3HL 1045 The Zone. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Babsy said Twitch, please. DHB, Mayor, yes, the Guggenheim is an art museum in New York.
Oh, there you go.
Boom! Y'all check that out. That's some knowledge right there.
It's something that y'all would never know at home. How much I love this lady. This it's a crazy little lady right there, y'all.
I know. Isn't she great? Our world is so much better with her.
It's like we need her. It's not a world without Babsy.
What's going on?
You think we're setting you up?
What's going on? We're giving you props, lady. Give me some love.
Set up somehow.
615-737-1045. So I looked up the Guggenheim guy. It's Solomon Robert Guggenheim. He lived through some stuff, man. 1861 to 1949. He went through both world wars. Lincoln getting popped.
Yeah, that's tough.
He was only 4 when that happened, but he
That doesn't count.
There wasn't. Sure, it does, Babs. There wasn't anything spectacularly weird about him, though. Like, he founded the Yukon Gold Company in Alaska, and then he became an art collector. Next thing you know, Guggenheim Art Museum.
Oh, so he was just a rich guy who became an art collector. And then, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, you're right. It might not be much about him.
It was kind of like...
it's up to art.
Who was the guy in...
Money.
Who was the guy in Cleveland describing finding the missing girl?
Your boy.
Yeah, I love Dead Giveaway.
Dang, what's his name, man? With the little forehead, with the hair pushed back.
What did he say?
That was your boy.
Little white girl run to a black man.
Yeah,
Dead Giveaway. But he was describing...
Free McDonald's forever.
Free McDonald's. He did. Hey, Zeph, you need to find that. This is summer. We need to play that. I forget that guy. But he said, ain't nothing spectacular about this guy. And that's what made me think of Guggenheim. Charles Ramsey. That's it. Thank you, Bob.
Charles Ramsey.
You digging your headband still, Babs?
I like Babs. I'm going to be honest.
I love it.
I like headband Babs.
Headband Babs?
Do you think I should wear it next
Saturday. That's immediately what I thought when you gave them to us. I thought we were
Saturday. Oh, damn!
You were being inducted into the Hall of Fame, Slay.
I was like, what the hell are we missing?
Oh my
Who's
gosh!
playing?
Can we wear it?
I thought that's what we were doing.
I'm totally wearing it.
I literally said that when he got the headbands out.
You know I'm wearing one.
Oh heck yeah! I love it. I love it.
I'm wearing my black suit with my orange tie and my headband.
I'm not
White
telling
shirt?
you what I'm wearing. It's a
shirt.
surprise.
Babs, what you wearing, Babsy?
I'm not telling you what I'm wearing. It's a surprise. I just got one of the pieces in the mail.
She's
Amazon
definitely
Prime.
wearing an orange dress.
Wait, you got
Why
one?
you gotta ruin it, Zeph?
I'm just
You got
making a
one
guess.
piece in the mail?
I got a piece of my attire in the mail.
Look, she just gave it away after I guessed it, right?
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
But you don't know what it looks like.
Karen
I
says
just know it's
3HL
orange.
is
Well,
like a...
you don't know if it's the right shade of orange. I don't own
very
anything
true.
in that gaudy shade
Well,
of orange.
that's what the surprise is. You know why?
Ugh.
Karen says 3HL is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's true.
Yep, very true.
You're going to get Philly Mike, though. Philly Mike, what's up?
All right, what's going on, gang? Mayor, Babsy, what's happening? Babsy, please take that man out to dinner next time for his birthday, please. Come on now.
I know. He cooked tacos for like 12 of us last night. Bless his heart.
All right. And Ron, good to have you on the air, man.
Appreciate it, man. I ain't talked to you since then, Philly Mike. Good to hear you, boy.
Yeah, I stopped by before the procedure, man, and I'm glad that you're back.
No, I still. They didn't change that, Mike. I came out the same way I went in, baby.
That would be a hell of a
hey, Ron, that's the old Philly joke, baby. That's the old Philly joke, baby. I am glad that you're back.
Yeah.
Okay.
No doubt.
and also on the serious tip, man, congratulations on your induction for next week into the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame, man. I would
Appreciate it,
attend,
bro.
but I didn't get my free ticket. But I will be on the road next week. But congratulations, brother. Well deserved, and happy for you, man. And keep doing that rehab. And just had to stop by before the procedure to see you.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad that you're back on the air, man. And on a serious tip, Coach Frank Layden, who used to coach Calvin Murphy at Niagara University up in Buffalo, passed away yesterday. And he was the key factor in getting the Utah Jazz once they moved from New Orleans out to Salt Lake, he was the first coach, and then he became general manager, and then he brought in Jerry Sloan, and of course the mailman and John Stockton, and the rest is history out there. But I was recruited by him. He was up at Niagara University back in the early 70s, and I went up there to take a look at the campus, beautiful campus. But I asked him, I said, the dorms are over here, the library is way over there, the mess hall is over here, the classes are over there. How do we get there during the wintertime? He looked at me and said, we walk. So in the wintertime, I said, look. 2 weeks later, I called up there. I said, I'm going to St. Joe's because I wanted to go to a school below the Arctic Circle. And he started laughing, man. So, God bless the Layden family, and I just wanted to get that to you. But happy to have you back, brother.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that, man.
Philly,
Mike. Yeah.
It's Philly.
615-737-1045. Talking about the quarterback show on Netflix. It's not named that, is it? What is the name of the show? Quarterback show?
Mm-hmm. Quarterback.
Oh, quarterback.
Season 3.
Is that where we are?
Is it 2 or 3?
Season 2.
It's 2, yeah.
Just to trick you up.
Anyway, Joe Burrow.
Things. Yes.
Yeah, what did he do?
So, Zeph, did you say you didn't think Joe Burrow has been as electric as he...
No, that was me. I said I think he's been, He's been, what was my word I used, Zeph?
Something tempered. Mild-tempered.
Mild-tempered, yep.
Mild-mannered?
Mild-mannered.
Mild-mannered.
We got there.
I said give him time. Although the clips I've seen makes it pretty clear he hates his defense.
He is going off.
That's what Savage said in the chat.
Yeah, he is going off.
Yeah. Let's play this one.
Yeah, you want to set it up? This is after they beat Tennessee, right?
Yeah, so when last year after they beat Tennessee 37-27 at home. Look,
why do we always play them?
That's a good point. I don't know.
Why are we saying we with regard to the Titans?
We play well.
I mean, we were basically the Titans last year. Let's be honest. They were not very good.
We finished at the top.
Yeah. Okay. But basically a 37-27 win over the Titans last year at home, which obviously if you score 37 points in the NFL as an offense, you're probably feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow was not feeling pretty good, and this was him after the game to Zach Taylor when he talked to him on the sideline.
The penalty train rolls on.
What are we doing, man? Wake the up! F***ing mental mistakes all f***ing day.
Way to finish the day. That's a great drive to finish it. I know it's a frustrating,
Embarrassing performance by us. Embarrassing.
Listen, we'll address it. But at the same time, let's enjoy some wins.
We sucked today. That was embarrassing. We jumped off sides 8 times.
I know that. Okay? I'm gonna praise our defense. Sometimes I walk into an emotional moment that I know I'm walking into an emotional moment, and it becomes a really emotional moment, and it may be viewed as conflict. It's really just passion for the game.
You know, I understand that we won the game, and we want to be happy that we win the game, but at the same time, when things aren't good enough, I'm not going to act like they were.
That's a leader right there.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I know it was emotional after the game, but that was funny.
Now, I do believe he did have multiple picks in that game, if I'm remembering correctly. So that could have gone towards that frustration, him throwing some interceptions.
QBs a lot of times loners. Mm-hmm. What are you doing, dog?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Sometimes.
I think I needed to cover my mouth after.
After hearing all those curse words?
No, after a joke that up there.
What'd you say?
Anyway, I think where he was in his head was the Titans are so freaking bad. That's the only way we're winning this game. If we were playing anybody good, we would have lost today.
Absolutely.
I think that's where he was.
You play anybody else.
I
hate that we're saying that. But
I think that was an indictment on the Titans is what that was.
Okay, well, I don't think it was an indictment on the Titans, but I think it was also him knowing, listen, you pull that crap anywhere else in the league, and it doesn't matter if we score that many points, we're not winning.
Well, that showed.
Yeah. I mean, I love that.
Vandy Man AD2.
You know what else I loved? He didn't call anybody, at least in that clip, he didn't call anybody specifically out. He didn't say it was a little bit of everybody anyway, but.
We jumped off sides 8 times. So
right.
Whoever was doing that.
Exactly. But he wasn't in somebody's, he was venting to his coach of, we sucked and we have to be better.
I really believe that, but I really believe that he believed that the only reason why they won that day is because they were playing a bad team.
Right.
I think that's where to win 30 by double digits in the NFL is a good win against anybody, in my opinion, really. But to score 37 points too.
Yeah.
Savage, Ramon Foster. He also used the F word, Babs.
Yes, he did.
Googly eyes.
Yeah. In the heat.
Bob, you might want to exit, Bob.
I'm going to need you to exit
Bob,
the studio.
You might want to go on back in the other room, Bob.
In the heat of the moment.
That's a great song by a band called Asia.
Of a game.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, when he's frustrated, not just randomly talking to the media. Also, he wasn't talking to the media. He's mic'd up. I don't care what kind of language you use when you're in the middle of the game.
Have you noticed how many people have been dropping the F-bombs everywhere now? Since you went on this round.
If all those people
also, how many times
if all those people jumped off the Brooklyn Bridge, would you do the same, Slay?
It depends what's down there.
Oh, it's murky. You don't want any part of that.
Is the money down?
That is the East River.
Yeah.
So, going back to Joe Burrow, do you think Cam can be that kind of guy on the sideline for the Titans, or do you think he will be?
He's not that.
Or do you think he's going to be more just relaxed and, hey, everything's good?
No,
I don't think he'll be relaxed and everything's good, but he's not going to. This
is Joe Burrow in year what? That we watching.
Right.
Oh, man.
Year
5?
Yeah, like this. Yeah. No, hell no, Cam.
Yeah, because he just got a new deal.
Cam just walked in with a team that ain't.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm not talking about immediately off the bat. I'm saying eventually. Is this the type of quarterback that we're hoping Cam Ward can get to?
Oh, I think he will be.
And you think he can get to that point?
A verbal leader.
I do too, but I think that he is not that emotional. Joe Burrow's kind of crazy.
But I can see Cam getting to a spot if he's good and everything's rolling where he is holding people accountable verbally like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm on the other end of that.
I don't see him being overly emotional.
I do think he got a little bit of perfection in him. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what perfection makes you blurt stuff out like that.
Do.
Yep.
It gets you frustrated.
Yep.
When you don't
I
see
think he
others.
got that.
I can see that.
Yeah, I think he got that.
Dane says,
but
I hope he does anyway.
I also feel like he, for some reason, has this uncanny ability to stay even keel.
I do think in the moment he does have it, but I also believe that he's not going to be the one to sit around and let somebody else go fix it.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think he'll be the
I
one
agree with that.
and be like, hey, man, y'all got to get it together.
Fix
dog.
it in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, his delivery might be different.
Maybe.
Ramon in the chat says, y'all got Cam wrong. He's super emotional.
In
he's
all
hiding,
caps.
and then saying that he's hiding it well.
You feeding into what Ramon wants you to do, right now.
I know what Ramon wants to do, and I'm continuing the conversation. Thanks, Ramon.
Timothy, Dawn is quite correct.
Poking me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Timothy says Dawn is quite correct. Patricia, Mama Babs preaching. Dane, love the jacket color, Slay.
Oh, you're welcome.
615-737-1045.
Why are you poking me, Ramon?
I used to hate that on Facebook. The poke button.
because this is exactly what he's doing. Because he knows, because we've talked about it, he knows how I was like, dude, that dude showed zero emotion in the biggest game on the sideline where they're about to lose and all their national championship hopes are going to go out the freaking window, and never once was there panic and there was no emotion and whatever else. And he knows that him saying he's hiding it well, he's super emotional, is going to make me be like, well, not in these moments. You know what? I'm not buying it.
I'm talking y'all feed into Savage, man. Y'all better
see, and I
stay
just
away.
did it.
Yes, you did. And I mean, he loves this.
Also, Dominic in the chat said Burrow was complaining about the O-line, not the defense. We weren't talking about that specific clip.
Yeah,
Some of the other
overall.
some of the other clips that have come out, like he hasn't said, "Oh, our defense sucks."
Yeah.
But some of the things we can find some other clips,
And he had coaches
that they put out because I haven't watched the whole thing, but I've seen some of the clips where I'm like, I don't think he's very happy with that side of the ball.
Especially hearing it from other coaches. Spagnuolo walked up to him and told him, man, outside of that guy pointing at Patrick Mahomes, you the baddest boy in this league.
Yeah.
So you're playing on fire. Like everybody knows he's playing great, but this defense
sucks.
Ain't garbage. So
anyway,
Patricia Babb's not a fan of F-bombs either.
I mean, I like to use them.
This is so funny. That was like one of the more unexpected rants ever.
I just looked at Seth in the control room, and he just waved.
He's trying to stay on your good side right now. He knows like what was that movie, Oppenheimer? Like,
hey, I watched that. That was good.
They're getting ready to set that thing off. Like you're just simmering over there.
I put my the sunglasses on that they all wear.
You're an atomic bomb just waiting for somebody to hit the button.
Yes.
I thought Bob did it. I really did.
He did. He's still standing. He waiting on the ricochet or something.
Don't forget, Don, Auburn got a 5-star today.
You're damn right we did. I don't care that he's a long snapper. It's a 5-star.
So, yeah. So, I don't know which kicking academy he went to, but I know my son Connor plays at MTSU, and he went through that process, and they star rank their specialists. Like, they give them stars and all that stuff. So, it's not necessarily 24/7 sports or whatever, but.
Wait, 24/7 sports doesn't star rank snappers?
Somebody has to.
That's pretty bunk. Why are you hating on snappers?
I don't know. There are plenty of good snappers out there.
I mean,
look at Morgan Cox. Morgan
you
Cox.
need them.
How long has Morgan Cox played in the NFL? 14 years?
No, I think it's longer than that.
Yeah,
16 years?
Yeah.
He made the all-something team, too.
Zeph will look it up. And he's also, like, a good guy, too.
Mm-hmm.
He just got back from Uganda on a mission trip.
Here is the clip, speaking of the quarterback show, and then we'll bounce.
This show is great, though.
I'm gonna have to go watch it now.
See, I'm gonna finish the Osama bin Laden thing, and then I'm gonna watch
that was great,
Kirk
right?
Cousins and Joe Burrow on them.
I don't know how you ain't finished.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff's the other one.
Goff, yeah.
Yeah, Jared Goff.
Goff's good in it, too.
My bad. This is Kirk Cousins at Great Clips, which is funny in and of itself. Shout out Great Clips. This guy.
You can check in on an app.
How many $100 million quarterbacks contracts this guy have?
Man, that's all they get.
And he's at Great Clips. Here it is. Oh, listen to them.
Okay, Kurt.
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready for you.
Nope.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
My name is Catherine. I'll be doing a great clip today.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I go to one place, and that's Great Clips, because I can just go on the app.
How you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
Amazing.
I can see what the wait is. If the wait time is under 15 minutes, I just sign up, and then I can just drive there and walk right in and get right in the chair. This is what I'm looking for.
He shows her a picture of
It's like a
him.
one, and then you fade it up.
Okay, you got it.
That sound good?
Sounds good.
Now I start just holding up a picture. I took a picture from one of the headshots from a Falcons game program, and I just say, "Can you do this?" And that usually helps eliminate any gray area. Everybody needs a little rush in their lives, and I get mine when I go to Great Clips to get my hair cut.
That's a rush for him. Going to Great Clips.
Rush is Great Clips.
That's his rush.
The cool thing about Great Clips is you really don't need to show them a picture and have a conversation because they have these clip notes things, and once you tell them once, they put it in there. And,
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know? You don't go there.
You go to your
I've been
boy.
there before. I don't go there now.
What's your boy name?
Matt Fine.
Yeah, Matt Fine.
He's a big Oklahoma City Thunder guy, so he was
he's
very happy
happy.
about
Hey,
the
they
NBA
just
finals.
signed a guy today.
Another guy?
Yeah, Jalen Williams got his
extension? Yeah, we talked about that coming yesterday. All right, when we come back, Cam Newton said some things about Auburn and Alabama and the SEC.
I want everybody ears unplugged and listening very, very close to this.
Yeah. Speaking of, can you hear now, Babs?
Oh, that's a good
How are we
question.
with that thing?
It's not back to 100%, but it's good enough.
Says everybody our age.
All right.
We'll be right back.
It'll work.
All right. So, speaking of my ear, I wish I knew about medical house calls a couple months ago. Whenever I had that issue, woke up in the middle of the night, had the worst pain ever in my ear, and ended up having a bunch of other stuff that went with it. I could have called medical house calls instead of getting up at 5 a.m. to go get an appointment at an urgent care place. The process is simple with medical house calls. All I would have had to have done is call or text them and book my visit. And after a quick chat, they schedule your visit, same day appointments available, next day guaranteed. And then medical providers come to your house at your door, deliver the care that you need, and get you back ASAP. They can even give you your prescriptions if they deem that you need one, and you don't even have to go pick it up at the pharmacy. Awesome. Helps you get back on your feet fast, keeps you out of those germ-filled waiting rooms or waiting for appointments, and they can do whatever it is you need 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday. All you have to do is either go online, medicalhousecalls.com. You can do appointments there or give them a call, 615-838-2375. That's 838-2375. It's healthcare designed for your life. medicalhousecalls.com.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Executive producer of 3HL is F Dog.
What's up?
We're all wearing Slay Dog headbands, which surprisingly, Slay Dog's not wearing one. Everybody else is.
I'm waiting on the game.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do that.
My boy, one thing about it, he'll turn it down.
I got a little jumpy there. My bad.
It just reminds me of like a guy going over Niagara Falls in a bucket or whatever he does. I mean, it just drops off a cliff.
I don't usually do that. It happens a couple times.
Over Niagara Falls in a bucket.
Isn't that what that guy does?
You guys like Lady Gaga?
She's solid.
Yeah, Stars Born.
I got no complaints for her.
You know what's interesting
I'll take
about
Fergie
her?
before
She tried to make. She was on an MTV reality show when she was like young, not kid young, but like coming up before she became the character of Lady Gaga, and she didn't make it.
Real.
And so she became that character, and then she made it.
Right.
Isn't that weird?
It is. The journey to people making superstars or whatever,
I love it.
like this. The funny thing about it too, like the grind is so long, but when it happens, it is literally overnight. Like, I mean, it goes against everything I kind of just said, but it is.
That was a hell of a set. The grind is so long, but when it hits, it's like overnight.
It kind of is.
But
for everybody else,
I followed you.
Yeah, for the people viewing.
I understand.
Yeah. For the people viewing at home, seems overnight.
Speaking of Niagara Falls, how many people do you think have died in Niagara Falls?
Ooh.
I'm going to look.
You ever been up there?
I have not.
I haven't. You been, Babs?
I have, but only on the Canadian side, not the U.S. side.
What?
So is like
came
what's
from
the
the
difference?
backside?
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Is it?
Yeah, the Canadian side is like kind of still natural. I think
a little rougher.
I think the U.S. side is kind of like a theme park looking.
I can see that.
You know what I
I
mean?
heard it's kind of like Pigeon Forge.
Yeah. So I've only been on the Canadian side and you take the boat right under the falls and.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd be kind of nervous about that one.
I would too. Hey, man.
I don't even like playing around with Ruby Falls when I went. Y'all been to Ruby Falls?
What about Fall Creek Falls?
It's a little.
Been there.
It's a little different.
Ruby Falls.
I've also been to Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe.
Wow.
And so they have
You were on
this.
travel.
I literally almost said that. This is crazy. I'm a step behind you today.
It's amazing.
World traveler,
it's
Babs.
Stunning. But so there's this little area in Victoria Falls, which is literally right by the falls. Like you reach your hand straight out and your hand is over the falls. But it's this one area that the water doesn't push. It's like right kind of on the edge, but it's right there on the falls. And people.
This where the people be laying in the rocks taking pictures?
They pay to get out there and lay on the rocks and do the pictures and whatever. I did not do it because this is the other thing. They give you like special shoes because the rocks are so slippery.
Yeah.
I'm like, at what point is this a good idea?
Right. That's
Here's your special shoes.
You're
Here's your
literally-
waiver form that you could die.
Yeah, you're
because it's
paying
really slippery.
for your opportunity to risk your life.
Correct.
Nope.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm good.
Those pictures give me goosebumps.
Yeah.
I haven't seen these pictures.
Well,
go look at
the
'em.
falls are
I will.
especially when there's been a lot of rain.
Yes.
Yeah.
And those falls are powerful. And I'm like,
It ain't no stop. You can't grab nothing and say, oh, hold on, wait, let me grab. This
No, because
over.
it's all slippery.
I ain't
too.
playing with nature like that.
Nope.
That and safaris. I do want to go on the safari, but.
When we were there, safari is pretty cool. But when we were there,
but you in another person's habitat.
Oh, yeah.
Another person's habitat.
With nothing, your people ain't got no weapons.
No, you got weapons.
Okay,
Just in case?
No, you can't go out there without. Like,
no, I saw something. So my partner just went to, I think, Kenya, and they wouldn't let them go with weapons out there.
I mean, you don't have your own weapon, but your guide, as long as you're not by yourself, your guide has
Firearms.
If you're in a good.
Nah, don't bring no little rifle or no little shotgun or nothing either. I need something we tearing some things up.
Yeah, like our driver had there were 4.
Oh yes, I like that.
It's like all.
No, it's not shotguns.
all-
Bad. Anything you got to. They ain't scanning no lines.
Well,
I need some
yeah.
Rambo.
What do you want, like a machine gun?
Hell yeah, I want lay the bullets on his shoulder and let him go.
I mean, they're just in case.
That is Rambo.
Yeah.
I was thinking Scarface, but that's Rambo.
No, give me Rambo.
I got you. Boy, Pete is going to have a time with this little clip.
No, I'm just saying if we're in trouble.
I mean, it's only in your because listen, it can. So for the most part, the
see
animal,
what you was just about to say.
Well, because we came. There was a leopard. We were chasing a leopard. Like it's hard to see the leopards in real life, right? So we're chasing a leopard, and our guide had.
There's a lot wrong with we were chasing a leopard.
I know, right? Our guide had been a guide for, I think, 40 years.
Yeah.
Dude knew what he was doing, right?
Right.
So he comes around the corner. He knows where the leopard is, like up kind of near a tree, and it's nothing but brush underneath. But he knew the area so well, he knew he could drive on that brush and kind of come around so we could get a good view of him. Well, that leopard was like, "Hey, man, you're a little too close."
Not today.
I have never seen somebody put a vehicle in reverse so fast in my life.
Like Terry? Like Terry in the fireworks?
Yeah.
Put a reverse in!
Back it up.
Back it up.
That scared me because I'm like, okay, this dude has seen everything.
And
He's
if he
been
panicking.
charged by everything, and to see him kind of panic a little bit because he pulled up too close on that leopard. I was like, ooh, okay.
See? Yeah.
I'm glad I'm in the back of this vehicle right now.
You know who else is powerful? Or he was certainly in college and in the NFL. Cam Newton.
Yes.
This is phenomenal.
He had a little rant that he went on that we thought we would play for you guys right now.
This is the words that was uttered to me by Coach Gene Chizik that I'll never forget in my life. He said, Cam, the four most important people in the state of Alabama. It's the head coach of Auburn. It's the head coach of Alabama. It's the starting quarterback for Auburn. And it's the starting quarterback for the University of Alabama. You're one of those four. It's just a little different. The state of Alabama does not have no professional sports. So when you're talking about Alabama football and Auburn football, anybody from Alabama, where you from? Dothan, Birmingham, Mobile, Montgomery, Bessemer. You ask this one question on Thanksgiving, what colors you wearing? And they already know. Turkey flying. Man, listen. Call them crazy. I call them rambunctious, beautiful people. Belligerent fans. Not all fans make it in the state. $100,000 fine to rush the field. Man, I guarantee you this. Let an upset happen in the SEC. Man, they gonna pay that. We'll make that back in 10 minutes, man. Come on, man. The tailgate started on a Wednesday.
What you got going on Wednesday?
The people will bring their RVs on Wednesday because they knew if they wait to Friday, they not going to have their spot. A 8-2 or a 7-3 SEC matchup is way better than a 6-0, 6-0 Big Ten matchup. I'm saying that. It's just different, brother. Just because you got a lot of people, that don't mean everybody hanging out the window like the Joker.
Hey, man. That's the 4th and 1 podcast with Cam Newton.
That's it right there.
Hanging out the window like the Joker.
That's it. Like, and people don't understand that, dog.
I got goosebumps during that.
What? He explained it all. Like, I just told somebody when I was speaking, dog, when I tell my stories, when we overseas around other players or something, we just sitting around shooting whatever, Desciano, like, dude, they can't believe. They looking at me like, dog, you got to be lying. Like, dog, if you went to school outside the SEC, I'm sorry. You did not have these experiences. You may have went to Carolina or Duke and had some good experiences in basketball. Maybe UCLA or something like that. You did not do this year-round like they do in the SEC.
And the RV thing is so true on a Wednesday. Do you know how hard it is to concentrate on school on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when people are already out there tailgating and you got a big-ass game coming up on Saturday?
Do you know how hard it was back in the day on Wednesday when all these RVs show up and they cut your path to class off?
You walk right past
because
it.
the RV
Same in Tennessee.
parking is way more important than you getting to your class.
Oh, for sure,
Walk
that.
around the outside. RVs are already here. Actually, it was Tuesday, Alabama week, and those things were already parked there.
It was nuts, dog. Will from the Ville, they used to have me. I used to save them a spot on Wednesday. They come up on Thursday. Game's on Saturday.
So you put your car
I put my car right there, and you better not move it. Like you move them spots gone, dog.
There's no. I'm running to Crystal for 5 minutes.
No, you better
and
not.
Coming back.
No, you better ride with somebody.
I mean, this Auburn-Alabama rivalry, just for example, is a rivalry where somebody will poison trees and go to
Stupid.
jail.
They don't even give a damn.
Yeah.
For it.
They don't give a damn.
It is
no damn.
that intense.
It's serious.
When we come back, former Alabama quarterback A.J. McCarron ripped Auburn football coach Hugh Freeze big. That's next for EHL.
Clown. All right. How many of you out there just want easy to access entertainment that you love, however you want, anywhere you want? Xfinity Entertainment can do that for you. Their most complete full spectrum TV experience. Customers, you can enjoy live TV, DVR, on demand, all your favorite streaming apps, and you can do it all in one place. They include a free access to hundreds of live TV channels like live news and sporting events, movies, classic shows, kids channels, all of that. And then give you some other choices, too, where you can include all the national and local channels. The popular Xfinity Entertainment channel includes thousands of hit TV shows on demand, like Disney, HGTV, all of that. They even have an ultimate package for you. So there you go. Free live streaming channels included free with your Xfinity service, from action to comedy to reality and more. There is something for everyone. Viewing requires access to internet service and could count against your data plan. You want to get started? Call 1-800-XFINITY. Visit Xfinity.com or drop into an Xfinity store today.
Yeah, I know how serious it is out here with these accidents when they happen. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's their fault. It's your fault. And then you got to wait on somebody to kind of find the truth in the middle. Well, you don't have to do that. Not with Bar Durham Injury Law. You give them a call. They're going out fighting for you, regardless. Whatever's been happening. Your jobs, that's thrown off. Your bills, can't pay them. Peace of mind, you're looking for it. You're in search for it. You got your microscope out. You're trying to find where is peace of mind. Bar Durham Injury Law, they have it for you. Blair Durham and the team, they are there and they are ready to fight for you. They are friends. They are family. They're going to treat you as such. Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team have been fighting for folks in Tennessee for years, making sure insurance companies pay up. No upfront costs, no waiting around, just real people making sure you get what you deserve. So the number, 615-242-9000, 615-242-9000, 24/7, ready to go and fight for you. Bar Durham Injury Law.
Good afternoon. It's 4:02. I'm Joe Spinano live from the 104.5 The Zone studios. Today, Tony Vitello picked up Tennessee baseball's 12th transfer portal commitment from San Diego State infielder Finley Bates, the junior. Split time between shortstop and second base last year while hitting .300 with 1 home run and 23 RBIs from the plate. He also stole 8 bases in his sophomore season. In NBA news, Oklahoma City Thunder All-NBA star and NBA champion Jalen Williams has agreed to a 5-year maximum rookie contract extension that could reach $287 million. After becoming the second youngest team in NBA history to win a title, the Thunder now have long-term commitments from their big three of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's 26 years old, Williams, who's 24, and Chet Holmgren, who's 23, to play together through the rest of the decade. For Harvey Foundation Repair, waterproof needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty with you on a beautiful Thursday in the Music City. We are going to be at Brian's Motorsports tomorrow. They're basically having a street party over there.
Yes, they are. Are we the pre-speech?
Pre-street party.
We're the Wednesday RV is what we are. The event starts at 5, but we start at 3, yeah.
Oh, we are Wednesday. I like it.
It's sort of. I don't want to confuse people. It's going to be Friday.
Oh, I'm confused. Believe me.
I'm trying to find the email, and then I'll have all kinds of...
I don't know, but real quick, can we were talking about Auburn, Alabama, Cam Newton's awesome rant. I mean, amazing. Zach, from Blaine and Zach.
I know. I thought we were going to be able to get by this.
I forgot to go back there. Yeah. Zach chimed in. Mm-hmm.
He wrote in the chat, Cam gets it. Asked in preschool what my colors were. Luckily, I chose crimson and white. No, not luckily, Zach. My response was, listen, everybody makes bad decisions. Usually you learn from them as you grow older and wiser.
Yeah.
Clearly he hasn't.
Everybody in that state does
but that's okay.
Kind of tell that story, though. Like you choose when you're a kid or whatever. I wonder, in the state of Alabama, what percentage of people that are Auburn or Alabama fans are Auburn, and what percentage are Alabama? Is it like 75-25?
That's a good question. I think the Saban era probably faded it a little bit. Not faded, probably.
Reverse faded it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it was 75 what?
So I was asking, is it 75-25?
Oh, with this new crop?
No. Just in the state of Alabama, the people that are Auburn fans, the people that are Alabama fans, what percentage?
You think it's that much?
I think it's easily 75-25. It may be more than that. I think it may be more than that.
Well, listen, the classy fans are Auburn fans. The
See.
we
can't have a real conversation.
So I've got some numbers for you guys on this. So,
that's the other part. Like, where'd you get them?
AL.com did a survey of...
how long ago?
2 years ago, 2023.
Okay, see, that's a bad time for Auburn. Bad time.
So, according to new research from the Center for Sports Analytics at Samford University...
Samford, okay, Birmingham. Let's go.
Samford.
For every 10 Auburn fans across the state of Alabama, there are about 23 Alabama Crimson Tide fans cheering just a little bit louder.
So,
this is what the article
So they're
says.
2-1 is
That's what the
they're
article
saying.
says. Pretty much, yeah.
Who wrote that?
AL.com.
No, an Alabama fan.
Her name is Hannah Denham.
I'm about to look her up. I bet you she's an Alabama girl.
So that's, what, 65-35, sort of? Almost. 67-33?
Denham like the jean?
67-33.
I would go.
D-E-N-H-A-M. Denham.
I'm glad I asked.
Dang, not even 60-40, dog.
I think it's higher than
65-35. Not 75-25.
I think it's
Okay, so there are.
Jeez.
I really thought you were about to say the S word there.
Here, if you want to do the math, there are 5.1 million people in Alabama. So
wow, there's more than 2 million people in Nashville. That is unreal.
There are 7.2 million people in Tennessee.
Okay.
That helps put it in perspective.
Well, we got 6 million Vols fans.
I think you have more than that. Somehow.
Dang, she's legit.
Oh, so we got to roll? What she saying?
That's right. Helen Bonham Carter.
Helen, what?
She has a journalism degree from Washington and Lee University.
Oh, she did some research.
But she was born in Alabama, so she might have been like a Zach.
I wonder if she knew what newspaper really stood for. Because you were a journalism degree person.
Yeah, I didn't know.
For those that don't know.
She was a reporter for the Washington Business Journal for a couple years.
Hey, send her a message and ask her if she knows what newspaper stands for. North, East, West, South, Past and Present Event Report.
You can't even remember that game.
No, I had to flip back.
Okay, so
investigative reporter. So was she investigating?
Oh, she's like Phil Williams.
Oh, she knows something.
No.
Okay, so
I
there.
hope she's not as crazy.
Today was not the day for that, was it?
Why are you bringing up Phil Williams on today? That clown.
So let's just say 2 to 1 ratio. So about 2/3 of the state are Alabama fans. That means 3.36 million Alabama fans compared to. I gotta do some quick math right here.
Good Lord, we are not
1.5 Auburn
majors.
fans.
I wasn't even listening because Dawn's husband just texted us.
All right, so there are 3.6
I know, he's
million.
like blow darter. That's what he said.
Please, in all caps, get this woman calmed down before 6 p.m. And I said, ha, 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 I don't know, Harder. May need to have a magnum of Mayomi ready.
He said just blow darter.
Blow darter. Blow darter, Harder. Bab said, I don't know what happened. Maybe the headband's too tight. This is funny. Anyway, go ahead. What was your math?
Well, hold on. You keep doing your math. By the way, Hannah also won Story of the Year by the Alabama Association.
We're learning a lot about it.
Yeah. Good job, Hannah.
So you're saying that this is very credited.
She's credible.
Okay.
I'll give her credible.
Okay. With 5.15 million people in the state of Alabama.
Okay.
Let's say 2/3 of those are Alabama fans. That's 3.6 million people.
Listen, I know with this whole Common Core thing that all the kids have to show their process to getting to the answer. Just tell us the answer.
There are
but no, your math is skewed because not 100% of Alabama population likes Alabama or Auburn. Some people have moved in and they like, Washington State or something.
No, you have to pick when you move to the state. It's 100%.
I did some, while we're doing math, so I asked.
It's 5.1 million.
I wonder
and
how.
You choose one or the other.
I asked how many people do you think have died over Niagara Falls? Wikipedia says approximately 5,000 people have died at Niagara Falls since 1850.
Oh, y'all still at the wall.
So check this out.
That's not very many.
Slay said, you just went Jaws. Y'all people stay out the water.
Please.
This is funny. Well, not funny, but the first recorded person to survive going over the falls was school teacher Annie Edson Taylor, which goes against my theory where women don't say, hey, watch this. Annie Edson Taylor definitely was a woman that said, hey, watch this.
You said she jumped?
No, she, in 1901, successfully completed the stunt inside an oak barrel like I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's like the watch this thing to do.
In the following 124 years, thousands of people have been swept over the falls, but only 16 people have reportedly survived. How about that?
Wow.
Okay.
Just why?
Hey.
This segment.
Yes.
You mentioned
AJ McCarron?
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and finish getting me fired up before Cosell.
You're fired.
Oh. Listen to this dude. First of all.
All right.
She couldn't help herself.
No.
She couldn't just let it go.
All right, go ahead. Well, we don't have the audio. We just have.
Oh, no, we got to have the audio, don't we?
I'm looking for it, but for now I don't.
Oh, that ain't like
No, I just sent the transcript of it.
Do you want to read it or would you like me to read it?
No, I would like you to read it so that I can jump in.
Oh, wait, I found it.
Okay.
That was quick.
Good.
Stand by.
Good job, Joseph.
So AJ McCarron, you remember he played? No, I'm just reminding everybody. If you don't remember, he did play quarterback at Alabama because his pro career was nothing. But he did.
This lady today, boy.
He did play in the UFL, covered him in the UFL. He played for the St. Louis Battlehawks and won a championship. And do you remember he was like, the reason I went and played in this league is because I want my kids to remember seeing me play. So just to remind you what AJ McCarron has done. And remember, his wife was way more popular than he was because they put her on the broadcast, and she's beautiful and stunning and all of that.
Damn, Dawn.
I just
Didn't somebody say something? Who said something? Musburger said something about it?
I think it was Musburger, yeah.
This is the best lead up
to a
soundbite
she laid
ever.
it out. It's all laid out for this.
All right, so there you go. That's AJ McCarron, and now he, I guess, does a podcast and all the things. And
the Dynasty podcast. With Trent Richardson, I believe.
Oh,
yeah. And Chris Stewart.
Yes.
Who we'll see next week.
All right, here he is.
Hugh Freeze is full of shit.
All right, I probably should have listened to that before I played it.
Sorry, I should have warned you.
This show today, boy. It's only 4:14.
Who said that? The way Babs has started since 3 o'clock, it is now 4:14. You filter anything she says.
Yeah, my bad.
Anything.
That's on me. That was not on her. That's on me.
Dude,
I should have filtered
like,
that.
it ain't no.
Yeah.
Like, you know better. This version of Babs, come on, dog. Like, what?
All right. Well, for people,
I'm hurting. I'm hurting.
Did you dump that?
Yes, I dumped it. I dumped it.
But I don't think my dump works.
No, I got it. Trust me, I got it.
Boy, there's a sentence.
Hey, man.
That guy's a clown. I can't believe the only thing that went over our air from AJ McCarron is that Hugh Freeze is full of Shiano. That's the only thing that went over air.
No, it didn't go over here. It just went over the screen. We're good.
Oh.
Nobody in their cars heard it. Nobody in their cars
not to
heard
be
it.
trusted today. I'm telling you, man. Hey, listen. I'm telling y'all. And enthusiasm is one. Boisterous. This is how I was as a player. This is what the headband do. Put a headband
This is
on.
what the headband
This is headband Babs.
I'm telling you, headband Babs, something else, boy. Telling y'all wonder why I used to be out there like that? I don't know.
Okay.
Headband.
There's a lot of power
You know
in
what?
this headband.
AJ McCarron is full of Shiano. How's that?
Okay, so while we have Greg Cosell on next, I will pull a bleeped version of this audio, and we can play it after Cosell.
Ramon said Babs is not to be trusted today. He also said Babs is the Tupac of 3HL.
Sure did. Oh, boy. Gotta love it.
I almost said the S word talking about AJ McCarron.
Yes, you did.
Too, and there we
I
go.
know.
Right there.
And then he said it for you. So. All right, you guys ready to go to break?
Yeah.
Yeah. Greg Cosell talking about offensive linemen next.
Oh, yes, indeed, y'all. KellumStemCellInstitute.com. Get you some holistic stem cell therapy. It's your body, your cells, your solution. They can harvest your body's stem cells and store them for future and continued use. Now, these cells are your body's own healing cells. Can't trust enough saying, can't express enough harvested and redeployed based on your needs. Stem cells attack inflammation in the body, and we know that autoimmune disorders derive from inflammation. So, Dr. Kellum recently returned from Hungary, and he is, along with the under-19 basketball team. Zelf is just wild today.
Is he talking in your ear?
Yes.
He's trying to talk to me.
Shout out to him for bringing home the gold, man. Go get you a consultation today. 615-850-4415 is the number. 615-850-4415. KellumStemCellInstitute.com.
It's only 4:50, 4:70. Want to definitely welcome our friends eSpaces to the client roster. We've been talking about John Pirtle and his group for a couple months now, and they have lots of great things going for them and for you if you're looking for workspace, whatever you need for weeks, months, maybe a day. Just check them out online, and you can see what they've got to offer. You can take a tour of any of the facilities. But online is espaces.com, the letter espaces.com. 15 locations now up and running. The new places, Cool Springs at Corporate Center, Brentwood at City Park, opening in July, which is this month. Designed for entrepreneurs, teams, and established professionals, featuring private offices. They have team suites. They have meeting rooms if you need to do that, which are fully equipped. 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check it out? Tours available now. Reserve your space today. Visit espaces.com. That's espaces.com. 3HL 1045 The Zone. We're efforting Greg Cosell. He is at the Offensive Line Masterminds event in Frisco, Texas. Titans right tackle J.C. Latham is there. There are Hall of Famers, college players, all kinds of things going on.
Is this like Man and Passing Academy?
Yeah, for offensive linemen. Mm-hmm. I think that's a good
Yeah, so they got something for tight ends. They got something for quarterbacks. Got something for linemen. Offensive linemen. What are we missing? Secondary and D-line.
Hey, I have a question for y'all.
Uh-oh.
If you could take any player off any roster in the league, non-quarterback, non-Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, who would it be?
Say that again.
If you could take one player off any roster in the NFL that is not a quarterback and is not Derrick Henry or Saquon Barkley, who would it be?
And make him a Titan or?
Make him a Titan.
Justin Jefferson.
You add Justin Jefferson to Ridley.
Yes.
With a rookie
Lord,
quarterback.
mercy.
That's pretty good.
And a better offensive line. I like that, Zeph. I like that. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Let's go.
How about that?
Can we do one offense, one defense?
No.
No.
Or just one total?
One, dude.
Okay, because
Listen,
if I
man, Sophie's
Listen.
choice.
Yeah, you got a good one, Zeph. You
The
won.
kids
No, because if I
nowadays,
was
Like, yeah.
you're always like, it's never
You got a good one,
enough.
Zeph. Stay with
yeah,
stay with that.
trust me, the
Stay with
Titans
that.
need a lot.
Don't
help.
spoil it with everybody.
Okay,
though.
Justin Jefferson. That's my pick.
All right.
All right.
I'm trying to think.
That's a pretty good one.
That was
That's
a
great one.
And you said no quarterback, right?
No quarterback, no Derrick Henry, no Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. Golly.
I was thinking about that while I was walking over here and listening to Beethoven's Fifth. Chris Jones next to Big Jeff. See, I was thinking edge rusher. Give me the best.
I was going to say, give me T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt, Hendrickson, somebody like that.
Or Myles Garrett.
Micah Parsons?
Ooh, Myles Garrett and Big Jeff.
Yeah,
Myles Garrett is so good in the run game, too.
He's
not just
freak.
this pass rush specialist.
He's a freak. Nature.
Justin Jefferson is the right answer.
I don't know, man. I kind of like the Myles Garrett idea.
I kind of like defense, too, Babs.
You get after the quarterback, then your secondary becomes better.
Got something.
Did you catch that? I thought of this question while walking over here listening to Beethoven's Fifth. That's what led to this show, me listening to classical music, a symphony.
Good job, yo.
Why are you listening to Beethoven? Dude, my mechanical pencil that I stole from the hitman is dead.
Headband Bass, boy. This show's going down in history. And we still got a lot to go.
You should probably turn that name around on your headband, though. We don't want people to think I influenced this activity. Just regular headband Babs.
There's only one person on the show known for wearing headbands.
And he's
whether
the only
it
one
says
not
your
wearing
name
a
on the
headband.
headband or not.
Yeah, but it's like, kind of guilty by association on this one.
It's you.
It's you.
Why are you listening to
By the way,
Beethoven?
Alabama fans have entered my Twitter feed.
Uh-oh.
That's going to happen.
Shout out Rob Boston. I hear you. I see you.
Rob, Boston Rob, like from Survivor back in the day?
It's at Bama Grad 10, so.
Oh.
I'm sure you can figure it out.
What were you needing?
I feel like we're missing somebody.
What were you needing with AJ McCarron's Twitter handle?
Cosell. He's supposed to be on right now.
Yeah, that too. But
I'm
saying like a player.
See, Taylor
for the
says
Titans,
To add.
you want me to list what they're missing?
No.
See, that's why I thought it was a
not at
great
all.
question. They have so many needs.
There's too many
and I'm
holes.
just giving you one player, but you can take any player in the NFL that's not a quarterback or those two running backs, and who do you take?
I'm going
I
to
think you're
D-line
going to
or
get a lot
edge.
of different answers.
I'm going to do line or edge.
615-737-1045. So
Who would Cosell pick? That's what I want to know.
That's a great question if we can get to it. Oh, the hotline's
Because
ringing?
he doesn't do.
Oh, no. Zeph's ringing the hotline. He doesn't do what?
He doesn't participate in hypotheticals like we do.
Yeah, but we're gonna ask him.
Yeah, but if he don't, he ain't gonna be able to play this game.
By the way, you can watch the show YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
You're right, Mayor, DHB. You're right, Mayor. That was the greatest lead up to possibly the greatest soundbite of the decade. Hugh Freeze is full of Shiano. LOL.
That was wild, man. That was wild.
Taylor H.
4 words in. We couldn't even hear it.
Classical music is so good for your brain. See, this is what I was thinking. I need a little brain work. So I chose Beethoven. Have you chosen a player yet? I'm going Myles Garrett. Is that Myles Garrett?
No, so I'll go T.J. Watt. Flip
TJ
one, either one of them.
Okay.
Either one of them.
Babs, where are you going?
Both of them go get the ball.
No,
Chris
I want to
Jones.
go Jefferson, but he already took it.
What
so.
about Jamar Chase then?
That's a good one, too. He led the league in yards.
He had the Triple Crown last year.
All right, Jamar.
No. You can't just go get a blind guy. He's out there. I'll take him. This is Jamal. He led the league in the league.
Like he's just a dude.
Yeah. What?
What do they call those guys? Jags? Just a guy. Yeah, just a guy.
Just a guy. Yep.
Wes in Nashville. Wes, what's up?
Well, I think you just have to pick the best quarterback in the league if you're going to add a non-running back.
No.
Non-quarterback.
Non-quarterback is too easy.
Yeah.
And no Derrick Henry or Saquon Barkley, also too easy.
Yeah.
All I heard was Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley, but I agree with you. I'd probably add, I think Justin Jefferson is definitely the answer if you're non-quarterback and non-Derrick Henry and non-Saquon Barkley.
Because you have a better offensive line, you have a rookie quarterback, you have Calvin Ridley.
Thank you, Wes.
A lot of people, I think, is still a 1, but a lot of national people say is a 2. Then you add Justin Jefferson. Then you have all these other little pieces that have the potential.
All these other little pieces.
See,
all the youth,
Yeah, I know.
the young talent.
Yes.
I love it.
Man, the league is changing over.
From what to what?
The NFL. As far as big stars outside of quarterbacks.
What do you mean it's changing over?
Like, I remember in a time, like, if I could go down a defensive, defensive roster as far as guys that I want to substitute in, what do you do?
I lost my pencil.
That's why it's gone. You done used it all. Look what she got over there, dog.
Man, you're
That's
trying
pretty
to
good, too, though.
We need to send that to the Guggenheim.
Yeah, that's all right. That's just crazy.
It is all right.
You used all the lead in the pencil. That's why it's gone.
That's why it's gone.
I didn't know you had artistic ability.
Yeah, I'm just I'm a
running
freaking
red.
artist over here.
Well, I'll tell you, your daughter
really talented.
loves showing off her little picture books that she draws in.
Oh my gosh, and she's the worst, isn't she?
No, she's not bad.
She's so bad at coloring and drawing.
Oh, she's not
I hope
bad.
she's not in the car right now. What is it? 4:30. Okay, no, we're good. We're good.
She's
really
so proud of it, though.
She's
I
so
will say
proud,
this.
and I'm like, dude, you not an artist.
She's very
Not.
consistent page to page.
Yeah.
Very consistent.
Yeah, consistently bad. Listen, this is a part of the problem with our society is that parents
Nobody's honest.
Nobody's honest. Parents are not honest when their kids are not good at something.
So if she came to you and said, "Mommy, I really love art. I want to go to art school,"
I'd be
you'd
like, baby, that is not your lane. I will support you, but you do not have a future in this. Don't you think that's what's wrong with society?
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, parents are like, you're the best.
Yeah.
You are the best linebacker ever to step foot on that field. No, they're not. They're garbage. Stop telling them that.
Hey.
Now, listen, I have one hanging up on my bathroom mirror, one of her pieces of art.
I want one.
Piece of art.
Oh, she'll make you one.
Hey.
She made Slay one before
Yes, she
his
did.
surgery.
Oh, she did. Oh, she did.
I still
That's
got it.
right. Uh-huh.
That's what got me through that after all the hocus pocus her mom put on me.
Also, she drew us. She drew
Yes, she did.
her and Slay, and Slay's like massive.
He's so big to her.
Yeah.
She's a little bitty.
No.
She's getting big, though.
So this is what I mean, too, though, before you go to the phone lines.
Okay.
When you think about defense,
yeah,
you had guys like Ray Lewis, Eric Berry, Ed Reed.
Yeah.
Like all these marquee names. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Deion.
Yeah, like we don't have that. Like
Darrell Revis.
who is, like that's what I'm saying.
Like
Who is
game
that?
changers.
Who is that now? Like that question shouldn't be so hard. We should be able to we
Is
can
it
only
weird?
name 4 or 5 people, and that's it.
You know who it is? It's guys that get to the quarterback now.
True.
Yeah, but it's like we brought up Hendrickson. But Hendrickson gets like 19 sacks.
That's not the guy that I need.
But I'm still not like, okay, that's like Jordan out there or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like
It's not the game changer for me.
not everybody knows his name.
Yeah.
And that's
I mean, your
weird
true
because
football people do, but
all
your
I'm saying.
non-true football people
All I'm
knew
saying.
Ed Reed and, Revis. And maybe part of that was because of big personalities, but
Like DHB just said, all the marquee names are on offense or
Yeah.
quarterbacks.
well,
All the rule changes, man.
All the rule changes made it a lot easier
Took it out of the
for
game.
offenses. Yeah.
You can't drag tackle people anymore.
Yeah, this is, can't hit them like that. Wow.
People miss tackles because of the rule changes.
Pat Surtain is a good one. The second.
Oh, DHP.
Pat Surtain, the second. Ain't he the second?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he a bad
PS2.
boy. He a bad boy.
615-737-1045. If you could take any player off any NFL roster.
We got to ask this to Savage when we get ready.
Not a quarterback, not Saquon Barkley, not Derrick Henry. Anybody else, who would you take? Mike in Nashville. Mike, what up?
I feel like he was drafted 4 years ago. I feel like I'm getting a steal with him at pick 5. Won the Triple Crown last year, Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
That's,
Jamar Chase is.
I'm with you, Mike. That's who I'm picking.
No, that's who you. I guess I'll take him. He's on the board.
He's on the board.
615-737-1045. Sean in Hendersonville. Sean, who you got?
Hey, guys. How you doing tonight?
What's up, Sean?
Hey, listen, Babs, you're on fire, by the way. Absolutely on fire.
That's a good way to put it.
I do not want to give it up, but because I'm a Detroit Lions fan, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, huh?
Do not sleep on Gibbs this year. He's going to lead the league in rushing.
That dude is so good, man. It was weird when they took him because of David Montgomery and stuff, but
yes,
I was just like, that dude, that's a steal. I loved him at Alabama.
He's just younger. He's gonna pile up more carries this year, and he's gonna be a surprise.
He's way more explosive too.
Yep, agreed.
Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. Jahmyr Gibbs vote there.
I like the pick, but there's no way I'd pick a running back.
Unless it's like Saquon. Would you pick Saquon? You wouldn't even pick Saquon if he was available.
No.
Ronan Q says Caleb Farley.
You saying for the Titans. Hold on, you all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't even get that one out, huh?
What did he say? I didn't hear you.
I missed it.
Ronan Q said Caleb Farley.
Oh, bless his heart.
No.
Oh, see, look. That just settled me down because I just want to hug him.
Come on, man. Y'all leaving
Did he
him
catch on somewhere?
alone.
He caught on somewhere.
Yeah, it was with Carolina, remember? He played.
Yeah.
Was Caleb Farley the one that talked about Jesus when he got drafted?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
I rebuke that in the name. Do we still have that?
Savage, I can't wait till you get on. Just save all your little answers till you get on, brother.
I know. He is
just rambling off names.
rambling it.
Yeah,
And
but it still don't answer the question. Like,
there he is.
Where are that's him. Where are the guys, though?
What do you think Savage is doing where he's in the chat so much today?
He's listening to us.
No, I know, but what is he? Is he sitting on his porch like smoking a cigar, or is he at a baseball practice?
Oh, no, he lamping.
He's at the grocery store?
No, just relaxing, probably feet kicked up in the living room right now.
What is lamping?
That's just like relaxing like this.
Why do you call it lamping?
Just lamping in the shade.
It's not lamping, it's lamping.
No, just lamping.
Lamping?
Just lamping.
That's like glamping.
Just chill. No.
I thought you meant to say glamping. And
What
I'm
is a
like,
glamp?
What? You don't know what glamping is?
No.
Oh my gosh. I've been trying to be an influencer for this one glamping place and they won't write me back.
It's like camping, but not really. You get to like stay in this like really nice like tent with air quotes.
Yeah, it's like
Really?
a tent that has chandeliers and like
And
it's
like what they do at Ole Miss.
glass.
Ole Miss.
Yes, Ole Miss could be considered glamping.
Is this where Aaron Rodgers goes when he goes to the cave?
No, remember
no,
he sleeps on
yeah.
the floor on
Yeah.
dirt.
No,
But it's no, it's
you
what's the
saw a
name? It's
picture.
nice.
You saw a picture of that cave. That was not no cave.
No, it's a brass. It had a brass.
Yeah, that wasn't a cave.
Yeah,
tub.
Aaron Rodgers' cave was a lot nicer than like Osama bin Laden's cave.
Yeah, that's a real cave.
That thing.
Osama was in.
That entire documentary is insane.
I'm on episode 3.
It's gonna stain you. It is. You ain't gonna be able to get out your head.
Myles Garrett, a vote in the chat.
But those are the guys. So those are the guys for me. Myles Garrett, T.J. Watt. Those are the guys that
Defensive
not only
guys.
Were you
and that's
thinking
what I'm
like
talking
me?
about. I'm talking about defense.
Like the combination of a couple of guys that are already on the roster with that makes
Absolutely.
it that much better.
Yeah, we adding this guy. We adding this person, and then all of a sudden I don't
Because
want
Big
to
Jeff becomes better.
Yeah, I ain't got
Big
time.
Sweat becomes better.
We didn't help the defense none in this draft.
Well, you can't fill all of them.
Bingo. I'm cool with that. I ain't tripping. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out what we ain't doing.
Okay.
Offense already. So why we gonna help the offense again in our draft? Offense just get all the help.
Well, they need it all right
Big
now.
Jeff going to run away.
I'm actually surprised he didn't.
I think this offseason is going to be one to watch with him.
They better.
Yeah.
And it better be early, too, y'all. There ain't no wait till after no draft and catches his spring training and all that.
Here's an interesting one from Buck Wild. Brock Bowers. Do y'all understand the year that dude had?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
That's why I brought him to the Cosell last week. Like, dog, I wasn't even here last week. I'm crazy. That's what it is. Y'all go here, man.
Okay. Ryan in Lebanon. Ryan, what's up?
What's up, y'all? I love the show.
Thanks, Ryan.
I don't know why, but thanks, man. Appreciate you.
The player I'm taking is Micah Parsons. I mean, can you imagine?
Let's go.
Wet, Big Jeff, and Micah. That's dangerous, y'all. Love the show.
Why did we not think of Micah Parsons?
He said it. We made him stop.
Oh.
Zev said it. But
Yeah,
then
we had him. Yeah.
That was on me.
No, that's not. No, it was good, Babs. You zipped him.
Zip it.
Mm-hmm.
She zipped Zeph?
Yeah, because he just started naming 4 or 5 people. Like, we got other people to take picks. Like,
right, she did do that.
Don't spoil it for us.
She zipped Zeph.
This is Zeph's generation, man.
Hey, this is totally random, but we'll get to you guys on the phone, I promise.
Do you?
Do you really? Actually, probably not.
I mean, we will if they stay through the break.
Y'all hang out.
Yeah, it's time to break. Anyway, I was going to bring up the Kansas City podcaster radio guy, Kevin Keitzman, just because the caller called in and was like, oh, yeah, quarterback. Like, of course you're going to take a quarterback. Mayor had said no quarterback, no Saquon, no Derrick Henry.
Right.
But I was thinking because Mahomes is the obvious answer right there or whatever. And the radio host, podcaster, his name's Kevin, anyway, said he's fat. Like went on a rant about Mahomes. He's fat. He's an embarrassment. Stop the fast food. Do a sit-up. Do something. I don't understand it.
That's hot take, guy.
You can't just run through your NFL career eating Taco Bell all the time and door dashing fried chicken. You've got a $500 million contract. It's your job. He's done nothing but eat and drink this offseason.
And win Super Bowl titles.
I'm like, he was fat last year, and he's still a badass. Let the guy live his life.
Like what?
Also, I didn't think he looked as fat this year as he did last year.
No, last year it was like, oh, wait a minute, Pat.
No, this year it's Debo Samuel.
Chunky.
Oh, you see his teammates calling him fat too?
Mm-hmm.
If we could have picked a quarterback, I
Can
would.
we get rid of the word fat?
I mean, you can call Webster's
You just said
dictionary.
the problem with society is we don't tell people the truth.
I did. No, that's parents. I'm talking about parenting.
Just the parents.
That's just parents.
If we could pick a quarterback, if like quarterbacks were on the table, I think I'm going Lamar Jackson over Patrick Mahomes.
Zeph,
right now.
you just wasted our time.
No, I didn't.
Quarterbacks are.
I said if.
Quarterbacks are not on the table.
Because Dawn said Patrick Mahomes would be the obvious choice. I'm like, not necessarily. I'd pick Lamar Jackson.
I would take Lamar too.
I'd take Lamar over Mahomes.
No.
Who's the guy that said Andy Reid? Now that was a good one.
That's
outside the box.
One. That was all right. I ain't think that.
Right? That was good.
I'm
No
going to
offense,
get a
Callie.
GM then.
No offense, Callie.
Yeah, it's
we'll give
almost-
you your two.
It's almost like he came at the Niagara Falls from the Canadian side with that one. Brock Bowers, 112 receptions, 1,194 yards, and 5 touchdowns in his
he
rookie
clowned.
season.
Wow.
He clowned. With a
Is that
rotating
the
door
one
of
that you were
quarterbacks.
in love with?
No, it was Kyle Pitts.
No, both of them.
Kyle Pitts.
We
but
hit on one. We
he
did
loved-
on
we
one.
wanted
He
Brock
loves
Bowers too,
Brock
though.
Bowers too, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gunner Helm loading.
All right, we'll be right back.
Maybe.
United Structural Systems. You need to get in touch with these guys if you're having foundation repair issues or waterproofing issues. These guys can help you out and will help you out, and they'll do it the right way. United Structural Systems is a foundation repair and waterproofing company that has served the Middle Tennessee area since 1994. When it comes to large home repairs, a lot of times homeowners pretend you don't see the warning signs. Maybe you're afraid of what you are going to hear. This is especially true with waterproofing and foundation repair. Could be something big that needs to be fixed. It could be a small problem now that will become bigger, or it could be nothing. Bottom line, you don't know what you don't know, and you certainly don't want to be sold something that you don't need. You need peace of mind. United Structural System is the company to give you that. Over 30,000 100% satisfied residential customers. Again, foundation repair, waterproofing needs. United Structural Systems has you covered. USSTN.com. Homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS, serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Online, USSTN.com, or call 615-488-7855.
Yeah, I know how serious it is out here with these accidents when they happen. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's their fault. It's your fault. And then you got to wait on somebody to kind of find the truth in the middle. Well, you don't have to do that. Not with Bar Durham Injury Law. You give them a call. They're going out fighting for you, regardless. Whatever's been happening. Your jobs, that's thrown off. Your bills, can't pay them. Peace of mind, you're looking for it. You're in search for it. You got your microscope out. You're trying to find where is peace of mind. Bar Durham Injury Law, they have it for you. Blair Durham and the team, they are there and they are ready to fight for you. They are friends. They are family. They're going to treat you as such. Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team have been fighting for folks in Tennessee for years, making sure insurance companies pay up. No upfront costs, no waiting around, just real people making sure you get what you deserve. So the number, 615-242-9000, 615-242-9000, 24/7, ready to go and fight for you. Bar Durham Injury Law.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Odd fact, I love this song.
Hey.
You okay over there?
No, my chapstick went all the way up under the table.
No one else can feel it for you.
There's no way for me to get that.
Get what?
My chapstick. Let me see how on my leg off.
You want me to get it?
Oh, I got it. Look at the new knee.
Hey, please be careful.
No, that's a new knee. A new knee. Old knee, I wouldn't be able to extend that far. Dr. Rob would be proud of me.
No, he'd be like, hey, Slay, don't do tricks.
That's a little trick.
Put that ice box back on.
I got 12 minutes and 45 seconds.
By the way, did you guys see that Tom Brady is having a fling with Sofia Vergara?
I did see that.
She is HOTTTTT.
He's also been seen with
She's very pretty.
Kate Hudson and Sydney Sweeney and like 5 other different models.
Right. But this one apparently is. So he went to the Jeff Bezos wedding and requested to sit next to her.
Oh, the $50 million wedding?
Yeah. So
$15 million.
50.
50. They said he basically rented Venice. Like rented Venice.
If Slay could walk without his walker right now, he'd probably be gone.
Well, as much money as you spent on Amazon Prime, I can't believe you weren't there.
I know. I'm helping his $50 million wedding.
Dog, is anybody listening to what y'all saying?
Like yesterday when you said, man, I'm high.
50 million, yes.
I hear myself
a
talking.
A lot of money.
By the way, it's Amazon Prime Day.
Hold on. It still is. There's a timer going on.
This is where we are.
No, hold on, though, y'all.
No, the story is Sofia Vergara and Tom Brady.
This is, Trump and that. No.
Was Trump there, too?
50
I think he might be busy.
How long is a wedding? Give me a long wedding. How long is a long wedding? 3 hours? Damn, Babs. What the hell?
2 days.
I mean, shoot, yours was like 3 days of pure party.
It was long. But I'm saying the actual wedding.
The actual wedding.
Yeah.
I would say like 7 hours from start to pre-cocktail,
then after
wedding, dinner,
reception,
drinks, reception party.
No, I even go
7,
10.
8 hours.
I go, yeah, okay.
We go 10.
Go
okay.
10.
Yeah.
Wait, Zeph just got married. How long was your wedding?
It was long.
And you had the Catholic part.
Yeah,
two weddings.
We had 2 weddings on the same day, and one of them was a Catholic mass, which was an hour and a half. So ours was all day. We started. I think we started. Actually, we started the Catholic mass at noon, and we went until almost midnight.
Easy.
So
yeah, so I can see that. Okay, so I'll give it sun up, sundown, and into the early morning. 50. What are you doing for $50 million?
It's so funny. I don't know. Can you look it up? Like
50.
all that was involved? But it's funny, like when certain
I'm right
people.
on top of that, Rose.
When certain people get mentioned, people just start going off.
DHB, I'm not tripping off what he's being worth and if he's going to be okay after it. I'm trying to figure out what I'm charging to host $50 million.
Well, number one, I think he rented every
a country
and at Venice.
So he rented a small city.
The underwater and everything.
Okay. That'll do it because they're going under. They need all the money they can get up at Venice. Venice going under.
Not disclosing how much we spent on our wedding, but that's roughly 1,000 times more than we spent on ours. So.
Well, you love getting texts from your wife.
Yeah, you got one coming.
Ivanka was there.
Really?
3-day affair.
3 days. Okay, there we go. Babs is on to something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is boats, this is rooms, this is clothes.
Black tie, private island of San Giorgio.
I don't know.
I'm pretty
it's
sure
about
it's
$17 million a day for 3 days.
I can't see it.
200 celebrities, business elite, guest list 200. Kardashians were there.
Man, I had more people at my wedding than he did.
Yeah. If he spent $50 million, imagine how much money was sitting in the audience.
DiCaprio, Usher, Bill Gates.
What's Usher doing now?
I don't know. Usher
Bill Gates
finds
doing
himself everywhere.
Yeah, people are everywhere. That's a lot of money, boy. $50 million.
I need
Babs, if I said,
why was it so much?
If I said, Babs, I got $2 million for you to renew your vows, could you figure out what to do with the $2 million? Well, that's wrong. That's a bad question.
Yeah.
I'd pocket about
I know you could.
1.9 of that.
Can you gamble in Venice?
I don't think it's no casino over there.
I mean, they could.
I'm trying to think of what. Because the $50 million is its own thing, but the money in the crowd.
You feel me? They got to do something with their money too.
So it is a party that lasted 3 days. So it was a 3-day where they took care of everything.
Good gosh, dog.
There is a casino in Venice.
Is it? I never. Who snuck that in there?
You've been there.
I've been there all these years and never knew it was a casino over there.
Luxurious
Maybe it just
Venetian.
It's called the Casino of Venice.
Boy, that's creative. Who are the marketing wizards that came up with that?
I mean, that's a kind of name we would come up with.
Yeah, like I know the military base is near there.
Can you imagine the people sitting around that board table like, hey, why don't we call it the Casino of Venice?
Oh,
yes.
Done.
That's it.
Pour another glass.
Man, I can't believe you came up with that.
Took all day to come up with that.
Now that I've searched this, am I going to have the most annoying
You sure are.
things pop up on my
Your
search
algorithm
feeds?
gonna be silly.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Oh, the wedding started with a foam party?
Foam party? What is this,
What is this,
1997?
Panama City
This is what I needed
Beach
you to
in La
get to.
Vila?
Here we go.
Club La Vila.
You going down the right alley now, Babsy. This is stuff I need to know
Well,
right here.
you can't get to $50 million on a foam party.
No, you can't. That's cheap as hell.
Fraternity houses do that.
It was a foam party on a $500 million yacht.
Oh, well, there's some of the money they got.
It's probably his, though.
Yeah,
so
it probably didn't cost
he's
anything.
he's got to pay for the gas.
Okay.
Probably a lot of money in the gas right there.
But he was paying for it already.
Yeah, that's right.
So you don't think it counts in $50 million?
No, it can't, man.
I don't know. That's kind of tacky.
Do you think he paid for everybody to?
Tacky. I get him, Babsy. I'm telling you. Hey.
What did she say? $50 million was tacky?
I said that was kind of tacky, but anything associated with $50 million, I'm not sure how it could be tacky, but hey, I'm here for it.
Will you play this AJ McCarron thing
yacht,
minus the S-bomb, please?
Please. Did you check the rest of it?
Can we do it when we get back? Because it's time to break.
Yes, sir. We can. All right. He's the executive producer at 3HL. We do what he says. We'll be right back.
Did you guys know over 90 private jets arrived in Venice for this wedding?
How many?
90 private jets. Over 90. Listen, maybe you can't afford a private jet, but you can afford some new windows and doors with Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, and they are the absolute best. They're like the $50 million wedding of windows and doors. Yes, they are. And I know because I've used them. I replaced my windows and doors with Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. And when I talk about the affordable part, they have a Dawn deal going on for the month of July. We're all about deals and discounts around here. And you can call Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville and ask them about 60% off qualifying installations plus 0% APR for 36 full months. Schedule your free consultation. Check out the Dawn deal. You got to mention it to them. Just tell them, hey, I know Dawn, and you should give me the Dawn deal. And get that special offer. You can do it all online, PellaNashville.com.
Good afternoon. It is 5:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone studios. Tony Vitello picked up Tennessee baseball's 12th transfer portal commitment today from San Diego State infielder Finley Bates. The junior split time between shortstop and second base last year while hitting .300 with 1 homer and 23 RBIs from the plate. He also stole 8 bases in his sophomore season. In NBA news today, Oklahoma City Thunder All-NBA star and NBA champion Jalen Williams has agreed to a 5-year maximum rookie contract extension that could reach up to $287 million. After becoming the second youngest team in NBA history to win a title, the Thunder have now long-term commitments from their big three of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's 26, Jalen Williams, who's 24, and Chet Holmgren, who's 23, to play together through the rest of the decade. For your foundation repair, proofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone Thursday edition. We are glad that you're with us. We've got another hour.
$500 million worth.
$500 million.
That wasn't what he spent.
That's the Bezos.
50
million.
50 million.
That's the Bezos wedding.
Just 50.
Top tier on YouTube. If I had an extra $49,960,000, I'd be able to have a fire wedding. If I had an extra.
Just hanging around.
Tasha, $50 million is tacky. Hashtag bingo card ready. Oh, it's on there.
You know it is.
Broderick foam party. The cocaine definitely being passed around on trays.
No question. It went 70s.
DHB, it was Magic Johnson's yacht.
He got a bad yacht, though.
He does?
Yes,
well,
he
obviously
does.
it's 500
Oh,
mil.
I just saw it the other day. I'm going to send it to y'all. That's a bad boy.
He owns it?
Magic, I would probably think so.
Taylor, people celebrating Bezos. We are certainly not celebrating Bezos. We're just pointing to the absurdity of $50 million wedding.
Insane fact that somebody paid $50 million for a wedding. And it's his second.
His second. This was rubbing in the face money.
You know what they call that. Something I can't say on air.
Forget you money?
F you money.
Yep.
Well, I mean, AJ McCarron said some things today on 3HL.
Well, what'd he say?
What'd he say?
Babsy's here first.
What up, Babette?
She looks like Olivia Newton. Olivia Newton Babs. We're wearing headbands for Ron Slay today.
Thank y'all, man. Yeah. Always representing.
Well, thank you for giving them to us.
Yeah. We got to give props to. Who I got to give props to?
Big Moan in the chat. He doesn't own it. It's about $1.1 million to rent for the week.
Oh, that's Magic.
The yacht.
Savage. Listen, I don't know why we didn't ask him at first. He know all this
so
stuff.
he doesn't own the yacht?
Yeah. Somebody rents it out. Does Magic rent it? Maybe Magic owns it and he rents it out.
No, he's saying Magic doesn't own it. That he rents it out. Okay, well, I want to be friends with the person who owns it.
To borrow it.
Get Babs on the boat. Boat Babs needs to happen. The executive producer of 3HL is Zeph.
What's up?
What up, Zephyr?
Ron Slay is here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Can I give a shout out?
Yeah.
First, Taylor says, hold up. Don't call out my dumb takes. LOL.
Don't call out who?
All takes get thrown out there, including ours. So.
And some of ours are really dumb.
Yeah, we're all in this together.
Oh, yeah. We put on the brakes and call ours out.
That's right. We got announcement time.
Just shout out.
Shout out time. Presented by your mama now?
Yeah, mama now. Shout out to my guy Brian Soulsby. Had a good time going over there to speak today. Tennessee Municipal Electric Power Association.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is from everybody from...
Slay was the big speaker there.
Yeah, man. They had a good time. The energy was great. This was
that's where
Knoxville
headbands
Utilities.
are from.
Yeah, that's what they came with them. Mm-hmm.
These headbands are awesome.
NES, Knoxville Utilities, KUB, Gallatin Department of Electricity, etc.
That's a lot of power.
A lot of power.
Yeah.
A lot of power.
Literally.
Appreciate
that.
y'all guys, man.
I like that.
Had a good time.
That was well played, Mayor.
Okay, thanks, Babs. I'm done. So Babsy, earlier in the show, Babsy led into this A.J. McCarron take. He's former Alabama quarterback ripping into Auburn football coach Hugh Freeze. She led into it beautifully and talked about how, he was a UFL quarterback. His wife was better than him, all these things.
Yeah.
And then we go to the soundbite, and I mean, like, the third word was the S-bomb. And he said it so loudly and so clearly, and it was the funniest thing. And we can't, knowingly do it again. So Zeph had to bleep it out.
Bleeped it.
Yeah. So maybe
But
there's
it said Hugh Freeze is full of Shiano.
Whoa, that was a little.
Shiano. That was a little close. Was
Way
that
to
close?
walk up to the line, Beth.
You strode right up to it. Put your little arm over the waterfall.
I'm just teetering on it today.
Yeah. Headband Babs is something.
Headband Babs is in effect, y'all.
Is something. This is what A.J. McCarron said on the what podcast?
The Dynasty podcast with Trent Richardson and
Which is an annoying
Chris
name anyway.
Stewart.
Chris Stewart, yeah. It's an annoying, what? What did I say?
Annoying. It's an annoying name anyway.
Annoying.
Dynasty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what Alabama has been.
Play it.
Hugh Freeze is full of shit. I think Hugh Freeze is trying to do whatever he can to save face. He's starting to feel pressure at Auburn, going into his third year, not having the success that the alumni, the boosters, everybody donating a lot of money thought that he would have by this point. I think he's trying to figure out and scramble on why they are not successful. And it goes back to what I was talking about earlier, right? The state of Alabama is ran by Alabama fans, Alabama alumni, whether you like it or not, right? And I've never been one to absolutely just hate on Auburn. Hell, I've caught hell from Alabama fans for cheering for some of my friends that played at at Auburn. If you're from the state of Alabama, I think it is dumb for you not to sign with the University of Alabama. Your avenue for success with life after football is a lot greater.
What?
Bigger, however you want to describe it, I think, with being a ex-Alabama football player compared to Auburn.
All right. The rebuttal will be delivered by Dawn Babette Davenport.
First of all,
you have the floor.
how the hell does he say Auburn? Auburn? Auburn?
Zed said that during the break. He goes,
Auburn.
she's going to love how he says Auburn.
Second of all,
Auburn.
I mean, let me just go. God, there is so much to unpack from this.
What did he say, gotten? No, he didn't even say gotten.
No, 3 times he used improper grammar.
Yeah.
There's your Alabama education.
That's going to get you further in life.
That's going to get you further going to Alabama than Auburn. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Man, I shouldn't have written this down, Babs. It was so much.
There was so, you're with me, aren't you?
That was a lot.
The other one. Oh, Hugh Freeze he's feeling the pressure in his third year. Yeah, no Shiano. Guess who else is feeling the pressure? Kalen DeBoer, and he's only in year 2.
This is my point.
It's called head coach in the SEC. It doesn't matter that you're at Auburn and not winning 12 games, 13 games. I mean, every single SEC coach, no matter what year they're in, if they're not winning a ton of games, if they're not in the college football playoff, they are feeling the pressure. Shoot, even some of them that are in the college football playoff are feeling the pressure. That's a dumb take. Everyone feels the pressure. The whole wondering why they're not successful. Well, first of all, I can tell you why they're not successful, because you cannot win without a good quarterback, and Peyton Thorne might have been one of the worst.
I mean, Slay was in for about 2 seconds. I just said, wait a second. He threw a touchdown pass. Slay's like, hey, Peyton Thorne might have gotten it.
It's because I bet on him.
And I go, just wait. And then he threw a pick six right after that.
Can't be that
So
bad.
then the end of that.
Get him, Babs.
It was almost like he was like, I don't know how to land my plane and finish up my argument here or my rant. And so I'm just going to throw in that you can go further by going in life after football.
That's what he said.
By going to Alabama than Auburn.
That's ridiculous. You can go anywhere. It's up to you. It's up to you.
If you're a former SEC athlete, I don't care what.
Or just a student. Like, get out, and then it's on you.
Anything. Like, you meet
Right?
people,
Yes.
you get connections. What?
Big Savage, AJ ain't lying, Babs.
About what? Stop. You're just poking the bear. Listen.
He's coming on in 10 minutes.
Good. I'm about to Tupac you.
Man, I can't
Babs,
keep up.
don't fall for it, Babs.
I can't keep up with her stuff today. I'm getting
Am
a Tupac.
I crazy? Please tell me that other people think that AJ cut was absurd.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Even if you're an Alabama fan,
I'm with you, Babs.
there's no way you can be proud of that.
He's wrong.
Fadeaway Farms, Mr. Babs, shout out to you, sir, and good luck tonight. I'll be praying for you.
Guys, work.
Kevin Fisher, I agree with McCarron.
Kevin's an Alabama fan.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
also said
yeah.
Auburn sucks.
These are strict party lines right here.
This is
Where is Zach when we need him?
look.
in the
Even
chat?
Zach would be embarrassed by that rant.
Not much gets
Woody
past that.
Woody though?
I don't know. Text him. Send it to him.
Send it to him.
I need his response ASAP. This is going to determine my respect level for him as a person.
All right. Babs, deep breaths. Deep breaths. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Big Savage, Ramon Foster.
Hold on. Why is Hugh full of Shiana, though?
Yeah, why is he? I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't really finish or.
I don't know
build off
why he went there. He meant to say that Hugh Freeze did something that led him to.
That's what I was thinking.
But he never said what it was.
I never did.
No, I mean, if he would have been like, "Hey, recruiting is not looking great right
that's
now."
true.
Here's why. So it was in response to Hugh Freeze suggesting Auburn is paying or playing by the House settlement rules while others aren't. So he's basically, I think AJ McCarron
that's
took
why
that
he
as
was
a-
saying. That's
yes.
right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot the rest of the conversation. Yes.
Stoney, speaking of Zach, Stoney Keeley says, we need Dawn to stick around for football and other F words tonight.
Apparently.
Oh, is that on?
Yes, Thursday.
I thought it'd be good.
Can you imagine how many F bombs she would drop if she were allowed?
It'd be
Oh my
showtime.
gosh, I can't be allowed on that show. I got a reputation to uphold.
Oh, yes. Meanwhile, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. While you hold up that reputation. Want to tell you about my friends, the Anomaly family over at Brentwood Jewelry. They are a great group of people, and they have everything you need jewelry-wise, whatever gifting opportunities you have throughout the course of the year. These are your guys, and you can catch them in Brentwood, 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. BrentwoodJewelry.com is the website. I love the watch selection. If you haven't already heard, Nashville's premier timepiece dealer is Brentwood Jewelry. Not only do they have the best selection in watches, they're also the go-to spot for pre-owned Rolexes, vintage and current models. You can own a fine pre-owned Rolex for a fraction of the cost. Every watch has been meticulously serviced to ensure the highest level of performance and is presented with a 2-year warranty. Brentwood Jewelry here to help you pop the question. If you're thinking about doing that, let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings or talk with their custom design specialist to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. Brentwood Jewelry, 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone, Thursday edition. Well, we should have ended the week with this show.
We can.
This has been, I told Slade during the break, I don't think I'm ever going to forget today's show. This is going to be Headband Babs' show.
Yes, she has owned this one.
You know, like Seinfeld, you remember specific episodes based on one thing that they did during the show?
Yeah. Isn't that how they name them?
Yeah. I feel like that. We hit on that today. Tomorrow, you can join us at Brian's Motorsports. You can check them out online, briansmotorsports.com. Great company. Dream Design Build out in Hendersonville.
That place is sweet.
It is.
Great work, too.
Their Instagram feed is phenomenal, too, at Brian's Motorsports. You can follow them there. Shutting down the streets on July 8th, hosting the pre-party for the Southeastern Truck Nations at Brian's Motorsports in Hendersonville. The event is free, so bring your family. Come on down to Brian's Motorsports in Hendersonville. Party starts at 5 p.m., and it says my boys and lady with the 3HL starring doing their live broadcast at 3 p.m. There is a DJ on site rocking some tunes. Food trucks will be there to purchase some grub, and you can see see some of the show trucks from all over the Southeast. BriansMotorsports.com will be there 3 to 6 in Hendersonville Friday.
Hey.
Do you have Zach Lyons' response to AJ McCarron's ridiculous rant?
Yes, I do. So I sent it to him and said, Don, what's your thoughts on this when you get a second? And he said, my official statement. While I know Don doesn't condone cussing from quarterbacks, everything AJ said is 100% accurate, and everyone should choose Alabama over Auburn, not just for the sake of their present, but also to preserve their futures. End quote.
And there you go.
See, if AJ would have said that, even though I disagree with like the end of it, like you can be successful.
I mean, that was much better said than anything AJ said.
Yeah. I like
By the way, I now have zero respect for Zach as a person, as a human. And also, I have
filling up the bingo card, man.
Told Zeph to reach out to AJ McCarron and see if we can get him on the show.
Oh, well, me and Slay will just sit over here.
I will have a ball with this one.
I mean, he's probably going to be at Media Days.
Gonna have a good time.
Is he?
Probably.
Is he? What does he do?
Is he?
That
He has a
podcast with Chris Stewart. Chris Stewart's going to be there. Guaranteed Chris Stewart's there. He's the voice of Alabama.
We will get AJ on. I will bring the headband.
What would Don's version of the Boom Boomer be for AJ McCarron?
Oh, you could put AJ in the Boom Boomer.
Nah, he doesn't deserve the Boom Boom Room.
What's an Auburn? What's something Auburn thing that you can make your prison that you're basically going to pay?
I think you should get up and do Bodegetta right in front of him.
The Bodegetta room?
I bet he knows it.
Can you believe me and Slay had never heard of that?
No.
Bodegetta.
It's crazy.
Zach Lyons in the
butt.
chat. I hope they give their
wiggle.
recruit shades because the future is bright in Tuscaloosa.
See?
Let's go to Big Savage.
Zach?
Ramon Foster joins us now.
Zero respect.
Ramon and Will, weekday morning, 6 to 10 on 104.5 The Zone. Ramon has been very active in the chat. Thank you for that. Big dog, what's going on with you?
Man, not much. Sitting on the back porch right now, Savage. We just back here, Max. It's me, Big Key, my wife, and Vicky, too, back here. We looking at y'all dead on the TV right now, just so you know. I need you to look them dead in the eyes in the camera, Savage, and tell them stop trying to do our handshake.
Hey, come on. Hey, Big Kid, y'all cut that out, man. Y'all out of order. Me and Savage got our own handshake. Let us have our own stuff.
Out of order.
You can't steal handshakes.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's too personal.
Come on, y'all.
That's a personal thing.
Yeah, no. That's like, that's
like high-fiving an Alabama fan if you're from Auburn.
That's right.
Don't do that.
That's exactly. I mean, that's like being an Alabama fan. That's it's sacrilegious.
They gotta let that slide because I got a suit on.
Homer Simpson said it's sacrilegious.
They trying to play you because you got a suit on. That's exactly what it is.
Suit don't mean nothing. That's Steve Harvey
because you on 1.5 leg right now. That's all it is.
Yeah, don't take advantage of me.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. What Kendrick Lamar said his favorite was might have set back for a major comeback. They trying to play you.
Yeah.
They trying to play. Who put the instigator on the Zone TV too? I'm no instigator.
Somebody put that on there. Ramon Foster, the instigator.
He is the instigator. He's poking the bear. All right, so what all did we want to ask Ramon throughout this show where I disagree with him?
Hey, let's do this one. Let's do this one first, Moan. I thought about this walking over here. You could take any NFL player off any NFL roster that's not a quarterback, not Saquon Barkley, not Derrick Henry. Who do you put on the Titans roster?
Man, y'all had me over here doing homework. The Savage told me stop and to save it for the show. So I got a defensive and I got an offensive. Okay, you ready for it?
Here we go. You're like Zeph trying to break the rules.
With just one isn't
You're
enough.
damn right. I'm y'all guest. The customer's always correct, okay?
Fair.
I'm y'all's guest.
That's a great response.
hey,
You're right.
Listen to me. I'm going quick, so keep up if you can. I got T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett, Michael Parsons, Chris Jones, Sauce Gardner, Quentin Williams, who doesn't get enough respect, Jalen Carter, Roquan Smith, Kyle Hamilton, Will Anderson. There's a lot of AFC South guys on this list, just so y'all know. Derek Stingley Jr., Devin Witherspoon, Kalijah Cansey, Jared Verse, Braden Phipps, and Brian Branch.
Hold on. Why don't you just pick the whole damn NFL? That is not the exercise here. Savage.
Listening and paying attention to the show. You said, well, damn, there's a whole lot of help that needs to be had here. That was your words, not mine. You also said a cuss word, too. But here we again. I got Nate Poole, Trey Smith, give me Jaden Daniels, C.J. Stroud, Puka Nacua, Joey Burrow, Josh Allen, Bijan Robinson.
Non-quarterback.
No quarterbacks.
Non-quarterback.
Okay, all right. Well, never mind. Josh Allen, screw him. Okay, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Brock Bowers, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Sam Laporta, Cooper DeJean, and Kirby Joseph. Here's the issue, though, that you were bringing up, though, Savage. A lot of these guys are very young, or they're stockpiled to Philadelphia or Detroit or Houston. And they also, in today's NFL, they haven't been able to win championships primarily because of defense. This is a very offensive league. And we praise the offenses more than the defense other than Philadelphia right now. I think that's a huge part. Houston, if they can figure out their quarterback this year, can be very dangerous.
Yeah. Well, this was my other question on the back end of that.
Okay.
This league that we're in now, dog, when you were playing and when you first came into the league, midway into your career, think about how many real live stars could stand alone on defense.
Yeah.
Y'all had Troy Polamalu could do it. I named T.J. Watt and Myles Garrett in this era. But James Harrison. You had Ray Lewis. You had Ed Reed. Look at all these defensive guys that, man, you could put on commercials. You know, where has that gone? It's never been as offensive centric.
That's true. They're there, but the main guys, I feel like, in my opinion, that the media, I only want to say the NFL is pushing is most of these young quarterbacks. Think about the year that Jaden Daniels had last year and the year before that. It was C.J. Stroud. Now, I'll say that and I'll ask you that other question. Tell me who's Defensive Rookie of the Year. We don't know.
I don't know.
Because nobody focused on those guys, or they're in rebuild teams, bad teams, or they hadn't done a whole lot. We know who Jared Verse is. That's the answer. It's Jared Verse, right?
Sure did. I knew that with the Rams. I did know that. Yep.
Exactly. But it don't come top of the mind the way the quarterback does right now. There are a lot of guys on the defensive side of it that are standing on their own. The issue is it's a crap ton of them on one team in Philadelphia.
That's true.
That's the issue.
That's true.
I'm thinking
and they drafted them.
And they drafted them, and they're young stud stars. And that's, I think, to me, the biggest issue. And it's just such a huge emphasis on the offense that nobody speaks about it more than anything. I think we talked about it a little bit with what Kansas City had to go do defensively to help themselves out. But here's the thing behind that, too. It was the defense helping them out. It wasn't necessarily like the defense leading the charge. It's no longer the offenses of where we run the football. No, everybody's running back, and the quarterback's just a pretty boy in the background. Like now, the quarterback's a pretty boy, and a lot of times these dudes are getting paid and becoming the face of the NFL when I don't want to say they ain't even earned nothing. Right. But, there's the conversation of, tell me what Kyler Murray's done to be warranted the way he is. Justin Herbert's another one of those guys right now. Yep. We're looking at, in Miami, Tua. What has Tua done? But we got a bunch of $200 million quarterbacks that have just, I'll say, unjustifiably been put on a pedestal for doing mid work.
Yeah.
But that's what pushes the league these days, though. Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes are probably the belle of the ball. And I'll keep it right there because I love what Josh Allen has done. I love what Joe Burrow is doing also. We can name all these young quarterbacks that are in this league, but you still got this same league that is clamoring over guys like Russell Wilson and friggin' Aaron Rodgers. So that's the conundrum that the league is in right now, is trying to figure out what's the next wave, and the next wave don't involve defense. Michael Parsons is also doing more for himself on his podcast than he's doing nationally on the television. Why? Because they have incorporated their own businesses. They get These dudes is cashing in, man, $250,000 a month on their own podcast. So why would I go on CBS, NFL, ESPN when y'all can come listen to me rant about nothing and make a viral moment? That's the issue, I feel like, more than anything. So it's guys out here, but it's very offensively centric right now.
Yeah. All right.
Like Panay Sewell, my bad, just look at my list again.
Mm-hmm.
He should be, like, his legend should be up there with like some of the best to do it. Like, we knew who those guys were. And, like, right now it's transitioning out of Trent Williams and Lane Johnson to where, like, it should be Panay. It should be Trey Smith.
Mm-hmm.
It should be these types of guys. Tristan Wirfs, who's still young as ever. But nobody pushes them because it's not sexy. And I got to blame, to be quite honest with you, the media and also the fans. Nobody cares about them until it's a problem on their team.
I want to hit on Wirfs. You just hit on something. I don't think fans understand what Tampa Bay is going to have to deal with without him to start the season. That's a big little storyline out there.
It is, and they got like a NFC South games also to kickstart the season off too. So like they're in it thick. And here's the other side of it too. Baker's able to cook like that down in Tampa simply because of his left. I ain't gonna say simply because of his left tackle. He got some good guys on that team too, on that offensive lineman. But he's secure and knowing that his backside is protected. So it's sticky for them. But I heard you snicker right there, Mayor.
Well, I mean that's important.
You childish. Okay, but the other side of it is, like, I think Baker's very safe and secure in his job, but they can't jump out late because I do feel Carolina Panthers will make a jump this upcoming season to challenge them coming out of the South. I don't know what the quarterback situation is going to be with the Saints. So I think it's a two-team race right now with Canales with the Panthers and also Dave Canales with the Panthers and also the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Big Savage, Ramon Foster with us. You can catch Ramon and Will every weekday morning, 6 to 10 on 104.5 The Zone. All right, you want to jump into this A.J. McCarron thing?
Oh, heck yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
So
let's do it. I heard
A.J. McCarron basically said, for those that just tuning in, that Hugh Freeze is full of S-bomb.
And crap, yeah.
Yeah, and then he went on and on about how, a degree from Alabama is better than what you get from Auburn, and all the life's better if you go to Alabama and all that
subjective,
stuff.
Exactly. And actually,
yeah, that degree part of it, I mean, that's sketchy. I'm going to be real with you. I've been around some Alabama dudes before, man. I know they had somebody do their work.
Yeah, that doesn't go on everywhere.
Truth.
We talked about it. We talked about Hugh Freeze a little bit off air. Will and I did. I feel like yesterday when these comments came out. And I do think there is some truth with that, Babs. Like, the last couple of years, like, Auburn and Hugh Freeze has had the momentum behind him. Y'all have put NIL dollars behind him. And he's got, I think, one of the best, if not the best, transfer portal class. No, he's got a top 10 transfer portal class and top 10 recruiting class the last couple of years. I will say, watching Kalen DeBoer cook the way Alabama is in the state of Alabama with recruiting, I do feel like there's a little bit of pressure right there for Hugh, because here's the thing that Hugh did. He won big at Ole Miss, got into some trouble or personal issues that he had to go take care of, left, go to a smaller university, kill it there, get Malik Willis drafted, all of this type of stuff. So he's heralded now as, this is the guy that's washed his sins away and he's going to be a better coach. But here's the reality of it. The SEC got two teams stronger. The SEC now has a ton of money that teams are willing to spend, and also not just that, the pressure of what Michigan is doing, Ohio State is doing, Penn State is doing. Like, it's one thing to keep up with the SEC, but to be getting dogged out in your state by Alabama, I know AJ said that like I would talk about Vanderbilt. I gotta be completely honest with that, okay? Vanderbilt football. But there's some truth to feeling pressure, especially going into that third year when this is your transfer portal and this is your recruiting and team and offense right now.
Yeah, the feeling pressure part, that's definitely fair. But Babs' retort to that was Kalen DeBoer's feeling pressure in year 2 at Alabama. He just won 9 games. Failed to get to double-digit wins for the first time since 2007. Lost to Vanderbilt, lost to Tennessee. Like, he's feeling pressure in year 2. So everybody's feeling pressure in the SEC. You got to win.
Yeah, but, like, that pressure gets you fired.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the other part. Like, you mentioned, like, everybody's feeling pressure, but here's what I do know. South Carolina's in the thick of it. Tennessee's in the thick of it. Georgia's made headlines as of late. Bama, LSU has had a day today. okay? And, like, Auburn, it's getting to where these young men are about to go to training camp for high school football. There's like the clock is ticking, and a lot of these guys want to get this over and done with, and more than anything, the high school class that you bring in, the recruiting class, that's your culture setting. Like what you do in the transfer portal, that's what you want as a, hey, let me get a quick fix. You can't live off quick fixes because you know who's living off quick fixes now in the SEC? His name is Lane Kiffin. What has Lane Kiffin done? I had somebody in our chat today, I feel like, say Lane is probably the most overrated coach in the SEC. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think it's far-fetched to say that. Because as much noise as he's made with him being the portal king and come to the SIP and all that type of stuff, legitimately, it's gotten you 9 wins. But the cool thing about Lane is this, he's in Mississippi. He get a statue for 9 wins. You know what I'm saying? But in Auburn, where you've had Cam Newton, where there's been big-time wins, and you guys have put out first round after first round after draft pick after draft pick, when you got one of the biggest rivalries in all of college football, like that, there's some truth in what he said. And I think he's covering for himself to be like what Nick Saban did at that quarterback club meeting about 5 years ago. We got to get more money in this program. He's telling you, Bab, open up the pocketbook and get that Ron Slay headband signed so you can donate it to charity and make more money.
Well, to be fair to Lane Kiffin, though, 21-5 in the last 2 years, and he finished 9th in the AP poll and 11th in the AP poll. So he's doing some work down there.
He's done not much for all the noise that he's done. I get what you're saying. I know Lane has made himself a little bit easier for Vols fans to like him, but to me, it's a bunch of fluff and not a whole lot of credence behind the stuff that he's saying. I get it. Everybody loves Lane. But if you strip Lane and his words away, you know what you got? You got Mark Stoops. Be real.
That's a little dramatic.
Ain't won nothing. Ain't won nothing.
I push back on all of that. I'm pushing back on all of that. Listen, he's got 3 double-digit winning seasons, and you've got to go to find the 3 previous double-digit win seasons at Ole Miss. You got to go to 1962. 1962.
For what Savage saying,
for success, you got to go back to Hugh.
What they poured into that, what they spent to go get that, that's not a return on your investment.
No, it's not a return, Mayor. Like, I get it. He's a very likable guy. Now, he's funny on social media. He took a jab at Hugh Freeze the other day. It was a cute club trophy that he won at the golf tournament. But if we've been quite honest, like, it legitimately hasn't netted him much other than I'm the portal king.
Yeah,
like, and that's cute. Like, he let Josh Heupel come into the SEC and make it to the college football playoffs before he did. And, they got hot down the stretch. That means nothing. You know what that matter in? Horseshoes and hand grenades, man.
I guess I'm just comparing to what Ole Miss has always been.
3 and a possible, Savage. That's like that possible don't do nothing for us.
Yeah. I
think Savage is wearing a headband right now.
But like you said, you talking about for what they've been compared to. But that's what I was saying for UT. Remember baseball? Yeah. We can't go back to who we used to be. You know what I'm saying?
But Tennessee won the national title. Ole Miss hasn't set that far.
Now they have, but what they've been pouring into Ole Miss and what they've been pouring in for Lane Kiffin, before Lambos were cool to pull up, they were pulling up in Lambos for recruiting visits at Ole Miss. They really started that trend, honestly.
And then he get on social media and not help himself by taking jabs at people and not realizing, like, bro, you were surrender Cobra more times than you should have been last year. Like,
okay, I'm gonna throw this one out there too.
I'm listening.
Lane Kiffin has had 3 top 11 finishes in the AP poll. Before that, Ole Miss only had 1 since 1963.
Well, maybe Ole Miss need to start looking at their football program and realizing they should stop being so loud.
I'm with that. That's what I'm at.
Savage.
That's what I'm at.
Savage,
like, we don't need to hear you then.
That is my dog. Ben Diamond is my dog out of Ole Miss.
Yes,
okay?
we mess with Ben.
And I hate to even say that, but like, Babs, don't apologize for A.J. McCarron. I heard you talking trash. We 2 weeks away from football, Babs. This is what we're supposed to be at.
That is right. The Titans' first training camp practice is 2 weeks from yesterday. So we're almost there. Savage, thanks for hopping in, man. I always love your comebacks at anything I throw at you.
No doubt. And, Babs, will I see you tomorrow at BMS, Brian Motorsports? Be there, y'all. Beat us there. Don't meet us there, by the way, man.
Hey, are you going to be there early, like the start of our show?
Yeah, you want to do an entire 3
I might come in driving Ron Slay truck, banging his speakers in the back as well. You're going to hear me pull up, Babs.
Yeah, we'll put you on the radio. You can do 3 hours if you want to, Savage.
You need to
you want to come
Ron,
host
let me do a burnout. Yeah, I'm gonna see if he let me do a burnout in the parking lot. That's kind of what I want to do.
He got the ties to do it.
Brian's Motorsports in Hendersonville will be there tomorrow from 3 until 6. Savage will be there. Hey, man, thank you for the call. That was great.
Yeah, all right. Let me get my show prep for tomorrow, man. I'll holler at y'all.
I love it. Ramon Foster.
This dude here, man.
Everybody we're around today is on one today.
The Babs started this trend. I don't know what's going on with Babs.
He was way worse than me.
No. Babs, you've been on fire. But
I have 11 bingo card entries.
Oh,
golly.
When we come back.
11?
11. And Darrington will try to get you in here, man. More 3HL next. Stay tuned.
Darrington.
So you guys hear me talk about Loan Pronto often and how if you're maxed out on credit cards or you're struggling with high interest debt, that Loan Pronto has this amazing rapid equity loan that can help you out and help you to pay it all off in days utilizing the equity in your home if you own a home in this area, because we know the value has just skyrocketed. But I want to tell you a little bit about Loan Pronto, started by Roger Moore, the owner, founder of Loan Pronto, who said, there needs to be an easier and a better way so you're not buried in the paperwork, more of a quicker process. He just simplified the process, and they also have the ability to get you, the consumer, the lowest rate. Electronic, all digital, no extra hidden fees, and you can start everything online easily. LoanPronto.com. Loan Pronto, an A+ rated business by the Better Business Bureau. They have nearly 2,500 five-star Google reviews. Service is off the charts. All thanks to Roger Moore wanting to make it easier on you, the customer. Your home equity is yours. Get cash out. Consolidate your debt to one easy low payment. Get debt relief now. Let Loan Pronto help you. LoanPronto.com at 615-499-5780. 615-499-5780. Loan Pronto, equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. On approved credit, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. This is officially the Headband Babs edition of 3HL.
Is this the official song for us ending the show?
I don't know.
When we go into the last segment, we play this a lot. I like this beat, though. I love this little beat.
Couple things I didn't get to.
We don't play this a lot.
We don't?
No.
Oh, maybe I listen to it a lot.
Do you know who this is?
That's my boy, Big X and what's the name?
Nas?
No. Shoot, I'm from Texas. Big X.
Yeah,
Plug.
you got it. You got it. You got it.
Big X, definitely. The Plug?
Big X the Plug. That's his name.
I didn't
Got
get
my
to
paperwork for research for next week. Let's go.
Okay.
SEC Media Days. Football's here, baby.
My girl is ready, boy. I'm telling you, we've been burning this interstate up going home, Babs.
I hope it's not crowded.
Me, God, please. On all the days.
Hey, Slade, just don't look out the windows.
Don't let it be crowded.
You got shades in that
today.
thing?
Man, please don't let it be crowded today. This is not the day.
You got shades in that
I'm going to
vehicle?
find some, y'all. I might have to.
Some blackout shades.
Sheesh.
Dude, is Mark Stoops' buyout really $35 million?
Is that true? There's no way
There's
that's
no
true.
way. That's not true.
I mean, hey,
It's-
they chose him over Cal. We might have went back and made some revisions to it. Like, you can't get rid of me if I'm your guy.
No way, 35.
There's no way it's
That's a
that.
bankroll, boy.
For an 8
part with Bezos.
At the moment,
3.5. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way. How long a contract did he sign?
Oh,
I like 35.
That dude is
And it's after June 30th.
He's wobbly.
2025. So it's only 3.
That sounded good.
It's only
to me.
3 mil.
He's wobbly.
35.
3HL is presented by Ferguson Home. Bring your vision to Ferguson Home, where it all comes together. FergusonHome.com. SEC Media Days, as Babs threw out there. We will be there next week, broadcasting live from SEC Media Days, Monday through Thursday. Hear all of the latest SEC news during 4 days of special conversations that you won't get anywhere else. Our SEC Media Days coverage is presented by Brian's Motorsports and Medical House Calls.
Hey.
For more information, visit 1045thezone.com.
No, it is 37. What?
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
That's a fake thing.
It is not fake.
I'm reading on a Sea of Blue.
That's Sea of Blue.
Must be true if it's in Sea of Blue. I can't help myself, man.
You on fire, too.
Big Slay, how are you recouping with the knee surgery, big guy?
Oh, I'm
Blues man. Oddly enough.
Blues man. I've been over here icing the whole time. I've been icing all day long, and it feels so much better. Boy, when you put this bad boy ice compression machine, I gotta get. I'm gonna have to. Man, I got to call Savage
for the scooter.
Yeah, nobody. All of our listeners, none of y'all replied. Nobody cares about Big Slay.
See, we have a 4-minute walk, which for Slay would be very, very difficult.
Yeah,
given his current state.
Y'all know I walk with a walker
from the hotel to the College Football Hall of Fame.
You know what?
And so we need a scooter with a chair on it, like with a seat on it.
I know what to do.
What do you know what to do?
Go ahead, carry on.
Okay. 3HL Bingo Card presented by nobody. If y'all want to present the 3HL Bingo Card with your business, we can do that. Just give Zelf a call, 737-1045. I have zero respect for Zach Lyons as a human.
I just told him that out there. I just saw him. I said, listen, I love you, but I do not respect you.
Boy, did not get in our way today. Sorry, Harder. He was...
Leviticus was out there. He was like, dang, Don. I'm like, there's more to the story.
Yeah. I'm going to Tupac you.
That's right.
Most of these are Don Davenport. My hair looks like it's trashy crimped.
Babs on roll. She's on a roll right now. 3-0, baby.
Olivia Newton Babs.
I like that one.
That was a
somebody on
the message board in the chat. This from Philly Mike. I'm glad you're still black. I mean back.
Yeah. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all.
That was something.
That was so funny.
I love Philly Mike.
Oh.
I mean, you had a hell of a surgery, but
I can't get a shoe
on. Slay with a late entry to the bingo card. I cannot get a shoe on. Don Davenport, during a break, I could have killed you, Bop. Bob always got something to say back, too. Like, he won't just say, in his head? Like,
I told
okay.
him when she left out. I told him, Babsy, I'm a dude. Everything doesn't get a rebuttal. Like,
Yeah.
Stop talking.
And every time you said that to him, he had something to say. So he finally left. The grind is so
What am I doing
long.
here? I gotta hold on. Let me put on Slay's shoe.
Why'd you just cough over his ankle?
Oh, no, it don't.
She said it stinks.
That's it. You got it.
The grind is so long, but when it hits overnight. That was a sleigh dog.
I'm behind Babsy, so everybody can see how I walk around the line.
Anybody watching the chat, you can see. Oh, you can see Slay.
This is how I'll be in the line, everybody, since nobody wants to help us out with a scooter.
Scooter with a seat. That's what we need. Why are you listening to Beethoven? That was Babs to me. And then you were talking about Patrick Mahomes. I started to write it down. I only got half of it out. He was fat, but I don't remember what you said at the end. But he still can sling it or something. I don't know.
He's still a bad.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yep.
$50 million is kind of tacky.
That was a good one.
Babs about Bezos. And about A.J. McCarron, she said a lot. I did get this one written down. 3 grammar mistakes. There's your Alabama education.
War Eagle, baby.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Way to fight.
Did you have
Wiggle,
any
wiggle.
stuff?
Bust them in the...
No, I didn't write it. There was one
Weird.
that included me, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh,
Well, Jeff, maybe it's not always about you.
That's why I don't remember. I didn't write it down.
Travis Harder with a late entry to the bingo card.
okay.
I know your knee is banged up, Slay, but I think you should drive home. And Harder to start this. This was delivered at 3:39 p.m.
God, that was early.
Please, in all caps, get this woman calmed down before 6.
No, he said put blow daughter.
He did say blow darter.
Oh, I got it for the one for me.
Blow darter.
Someone needs to blow dart her.
Blow dart, Zeph.
Zeph, you just wasted our time. Way to go.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
That was a good one. That actually was Brent, not you.
Yeah. Well, it was about me.
I threw that at you. Darrington, when you call tomorrow, you jump to the front of the line, man. I'm sorry, we didn't get to you today. We will be at Brian's Motorsports in Hendersonville tomorrow. Check them out, briansmotorsports.com. We'll be there from 3 until 6. They've got food trucks. They've got DJ. Like they're throwing it down tomorrow at Brian's Motorsports in Hendersonville. We'll be there. Love you guys. Thank you so much for including us in your day and in your lives. I know it's painful sometimes, but we're here for you. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be y'all unless you were. Shout out to the utility board all over Tennessee. And shout out to the Auburn. Fight back, y'all. A.J. McCarron can talk about you guys that way.
That's right. War Eagle.